Does it work now? Okay. Alright. We're back. That was cringe, but we're here. Howdy guys, I'm FE8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast. Apparently, with a lot of issues today. Let me fix my camera now, which is now frozen. I'm here. Howdy guys. How's it going? This is gonna be a pristine stream. In addition to the mic not working there, my controller doesn't work. My controller just stopped working, and I don't know how to fix it. So, I guess we're playing keyboard today. But, you know, that's just how it'll be. That's how it's gonna have to be today. We're just gonna be a gamer. And I'll use keyboard controls for the first time in my entire life. Not really, I used to play on keyboard controls prior to the controller days. So, this is gonna be weird. Forgive my bad button clicks. You're gonna hear my loud keyboard. But how's it going, guys? This is the, finale stream. Pristine way to start it off, but you know, at least we have the new Wolf Girl shirt. She's doing very, very well today. That's all that really matters. We don't have any preparations to do because we can't do preparations, so we're just gonna step into the final two maps, Darkling Woods and inevitably Sacred Stone. I feel like I'm about to go buy a whole new webcam and mic. Honestly, at this point, wait, it is this one. Okay, I'm just making sure that that's the correct one. Because I know that my webcam has a mic too. And, I don't want that one to pick up. Anyway, here's Arvis, he's the big boy. He's the Leone. Gonna go ahead and skip the stories so we don't get any accidental spoilers on anything. This is pretty much gonna be our crew. I'm not able to use Freljord Warrior right now. One thing that I do want to mention prior to beginning this. Thank you guys so much for all of your support and your donations to get yourselves into this game. One thing about it is that this is not the final version. I still have to send Roa 2 or 3 more portraits, and then it's done. Any unit that's not in the game right now, I apologize, because it's not the final version, because we had issues and difficulties and technicality stuff. That stuff. Bring Armor Slayers with the units you want to send against Cyclops. It's because of reasons. Gotcha. Thank you very much. I will do most assuredly something of that sort. I think I still have an Armor Slayer, right? I should. Let's see. No, only Zanbato. But we do have the Light Sword. That's a weird effect. I think that's on Jig, though. I think that belongs to Jig, so we'll go give that to him. We'll also be earning this Warp Staff. It's going to come in handy this map, no doubt about it. I look forward to seeing what this map is like. We have 2 Rescue Staves, that one use Hammer that I am going to use on the Warp Staff. I think it's pretty valuable there. Latona Staff up to 5 uses a very pristine change. Not reinstalling Faye because of the Thracia banner. That's fair. That's completely understandable. Let's see. And then we'll go ahead and throw down... What are we going to throw down? Fimblevetter. Nah, we'll just keep a Rescue Staff on Jig as well. Do we have another unit who can use the Hammer? I don't think so. Unless Molder can. I know that Molder can. He uses it by default. And the reason I know that is because the first time I ever used the Hammer and Staff was with an unpromoted Molder in this map. That was the very first time that I ever used the Hammer and Staff. I remember that very clearly. Because he died afterwards. I used it and then he died the very next turn. I used to be pretty bad at Fire Emblem, I guess. I'm still not the greatest, but we'll make do. I gotta get used to these keyboard controls. I haven't played on keyboard for anything. I very actively avoid that. Freljord Warrior is workable now in your latest version. It should not have any more issues. They also gain EXP, even though they're a new class. Very good. That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for putting that together. Here is Hilda with the Fortify, Excalibur, and Evaldi. She has 2 legendary tomes for us to take on. +5 speed and +5 defense, basically her choice. Hilda, the aunt of Arthur, and a sister-in-law to tail to. Would do anything to end them both. Oh boy, she has no con, so luckily her speed is reduced by whatever the weight of these are. So 10 in this case. She has 15 speed, as such, Wanda should be able to double her. Tomahawk, yeah, I would have to assume that these guys are not swapped up too much. However, one thing that we could do is send Wanda over here, possibly one round Hilda, and then see how it goes with Morva. Are you still alive? Hello, good to see you, Shope. I read your message earlier. I take great offense to your disdain towards my hat, but that's fine, because I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. For whatever amount of time that you can manage. Nice name. Nice name. What is this game? This is my Fire Emblem 8 Community Challenge. Essentially, the beautiful members of my community put together this challenge run for me, where I cannot buy things from the shops, and all of the units are mostly made up of you guys. Hilda only loses 8 speed from the escape. She should lose... Oh yeah, you're right, because it's +5 speed. True. Good call there. Okay, so... Mur is going to be slightly handy this map. She's probably going to die. Truth be told, she probably will. I'm not going to bring units who might die, because I do want to keep units alive if at all possible. I'm only bringing Mulder for the first turn, I think. He's going to more or less stay to the back after that. Ro is here doing excellently. New friend moment, pretty much. Let's see, so... Brave Swords abound, it would seem. We have a lot of those. We did steal some the last map, so that was good. Killing Edge because assassin memes, and then we don't really have anything in terms of Hammer, because they're PRF for Fairlight Warrior, and I can't click on him. Not right now, I can't. It's not a thing I can do. That's fine, though. Go ahead and put this away, grab the Restore Staff. We might need it, it depends. And then Latona, we don't actually have anybody who can use. So we'll make it do one way or another. Dope is doing just fine. We'll give him the Fimblebetter Tome. Probably the only time we get to use that. We have a 3-use Speedwing, so who do we want to give that to? Well, we're both capped. Arthur is 1 point away. There's an argument for KJ to take it. Dope is also capped. Jig is not capped, but he could be. Come to think of it, Ro hasn't landed lethality yet. He did land one as a thief at some point. At a couple points, actually. I think Ro mostly put lethality on our units anyway. So that's pretty cool. There's definitely an argument to give the Speedwing over to Jig. Do we have any other stat boosters? Oh yeah, we have the white gem, the member card, the two things that we cannot use, but that I still kept. Let's see. She can use Thunder. Probably go ahead and give her one of those. And then in terms of swords, do we have the Sea Gleaned? We do have the Sea Gleaned, okay. That's because Wanda is stealing all of the lethalities. That's true, she is stealing a lot of them. Go ahead and take Wind Sword. Ooh, we have a Fortify. That is good to see. That is very heartening. Brave Sword, Killing Edge, probably Light Brand, maybe Rune Sword. No, we'll take Lance Reaver. We're just going to use up all of our best equipment this map and next map. Good time for it. Not so over here. The Chad himself, the Donut Lord. Light Brand, Rune Sword, probably. He's got the Brave Sword. I guess we'll take the Killing Edge for the memes, and we'll see what happens with it. Got Null over here. I'm probably going to bench Null. I do want to keep people alive if they don't have to die, so we're going to bench the people who are benchable. Apart from Mulder and Mur, I would say. Mur is of use, I suppose I would say. She's a very precarious use. GBA Fire Emblem fans when their assassin vibrates. I feel that. I do. I love that. The wonderful feeling. So, let's see. Tethys has all of this stuff. We can pass all of it off. Go ahead and stock her up on elixirs, I suppose. I'm not too caught up on the equipment that you get in this map. I will have a quick scroll through to see if there's anything changed, but I know that it's mostly up in here that you get your stuff. There's a spear, longbow. Let's see. Vulnerary, yep. So far just standard. Antitoxin, steel sword. Should be a steel blade and a lance reaver. Killing edge, sword slayer. Sword slayer is funnily enough not useful anymore, because there are no more hero class units. Steel blade. Yeah, so these guys mostly give us our equipment. Awesome. And then there's Shadow Shot here, and then 2 over here, and then 1 down here. Which is basically to stop you from warping in, but we also have Wanda, so that's a thing. Get me a sip of water. I'm quite thirsty. I should have gotten a glass of some sort. Okay, let's see. Where are my controls again? There we go. And with this, we should mostly be good to go. The 3 carry units up front alongside Jig as well. Can't wait for the next Master Seal on the map. Let's see. Oh yeah, the last Master Seal, the one that appears in the final map. That's true. Okay, we've got Roa right here, Fish as well. We did lose Aragon previously, so he is without support partner. We still have Marissa though. She's been supporting just a little bit. Let's see, is there anything else that I want to have? I should definitely mess with KJ's inventory. The big bow would be the weapon to go to with regard to things such as patching it up. But we have the average axe, so that'll be just fine. 2 hop 1 guards, the speed wing. We'll pass the speed wing over to... I don't want to cap out Arthur in his speed because he's going to level up once and cap it anyway. Let's see. KJ's probably the one to go for, to be honest. If you go ahead and play the monster campaign, which would make no sense to do. True. Let's see. So, bolting could come in handy. Probably going to drop it for the other tome. That's a good tome, the other tome. What do we have for you? Mr. Gatekeeper. He can not use the hammer, that's right, okay. He can use the Riley. Somehow I feel like JVR would appreciate having Gatekeeper as his, like, protege or something, I don't know. Evaldi that we can't use, unfortunately, because we lost our only light mage. Big rip there, but that's fine, because Arthur can use a Thunder Magic. I'm probably just going to trade him Tail to use, because she already has something of the sort, and he makes good use of Thunder. So there's that in order. Drop the Physics Staff off. We do have a lot of equipment. I have the Odd Holma. In terms of Garm, we have no Garm. We actually do have Garm. I just don't know if anybody else can use it. KJ's almost there. We'll go ahead and give that over to him. Actually, the average axe should be just fine for that purpose. I'll probably honestly hold on to it, because I have so many axes. I'll get up to the rank in no time. Put the Sword Slayer away, grab a lance instead. Probably... Oh, the heavy lance, that's right. That's true, I'm gonna give that one over to Wanda. Or... should I give that one to Arthur? Probably. No, I shouldn't. All three of us have lances that are effective. So I guess Gatekeeper is going to be dropping his Steel Lance, the one that he's held since the beginning of the game, virtually, for this monster-effective Heavy Lance. And from there, I think we should be basically good to go. I don't really see anything else that would get in our way. Wanda can use the hammer, that's true. She very well can. We'll go ahead and give her one of those then, if that's going to be the case. She can drop the Regan Leaf in exchange for it. I completely forgot that she was able to. There we go. The wonderful Wanda can use that hammer. Alrighty, made it a normal weapon again after long debating. I see. That's understandable. Ah, it is time to step into the final map. Let's see how this goes. So the first order of business was probably doing this a little bit better so that my first turn is less of a mess. You have a stone spell, so I have to watch out in some ways. I do have a recover, or a restore that is, on Molder, I believe. But we're going to be using... Right, where's Jig at? Okay, I literally did the stupid and moved the character that I was meaning to do the thing with. Understandable, I suppose. We'll put Molder right here then. I'm gonna have to use that Warp Staff for sure this map. Let's see what we get. Okay, good job, Tethys. I know that you've got 2 points of strength this run, so I can't really complain. 69 experience on Molder. The perfect place for him to end after a heartbreaking run. Good job on your first move. That was genius. Yes, I know. I'm a tactical genius. You could never expect anything that I'm about to do. Very understandably, because I don't expect what I'm going to do. Let's see. So in terms of Wanda, I'm just going to place her here, I guess, with the Brave Lance. We have enough of them that I'm not worried. Honestly, I could just stand in front of her. My big thing is I don't want to get hit with this right away, because my Molder is not necessarily guaranteed in any particular way to do a thing. There's one of these guys up here who has a halberd that I have to be a little bit on the lookout for. They usually get you with this one because he, or no, the Sword Slayer's right there, that's right. They usually get you with that because you're putting your hero up there to tank them. And then he gets hit with the Sword Slayer. Let's see. Molder skill and speed stat. True, true. Very, very true. Okay, so Brave Lance it up. What are they again? Are they 6 and 9? Yeah. Good catch. Very, very good catch there. I like that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dance for Jig and get him up there as well. I could support Jig with Shove, apparently. But I'm not going to just yet. He do be yellow. He do be quite yellow. I'm probably just gonna unbind the speed up button for myself. Because, when I play on keyboard, I always forget that, or I don't forget is the thing. I always remember that the speed up thing is an issue for me, because I'm very hasty in my motions and whatnot. I also meant to grab this sword for Jig. I'll drop the rescue for now. Actually, I kind of want a physic. Maybe I'll just, like, if I'm going to have him attack, he's either going to use his PRF, the light sword, or he's going to use Excalibur. And then bolting for, like, emergency scenarios. Let's see, feel you on keyboard, speed up is just a reflex. Yeah, pretty much. It do be troublesome in that way. Okay, we'll go ahead and wait on that one. Right, I never got to give her the A support with Brilliant Warrior. Dang, unlucky. Had a bit of a skill issue, I would say. Let's see, so we should virtually be in order now. I could have been a little bit better with my movements early on. I usually have more control over that, but this time, not so much. Let's see how this first turn goes. I'm very, very scared of what Hilda will do to us. She terrifies me in a lot of ways. Let's see, so with all the Brave Lance uses, we should have no issues getting through these guys, especially considering our supports with Wanda and Arthur. The two legends, the absolute units that they are. I don't know, Arthur has been really, really fun to use. He's been a better version of Ephraim all the way through. It's not often that you get to use Ephraim with magic, as it would be. However, something that I'm going to be doing shortly, maybe not shortly like today, but like shortly in terms of the channel, may shock you with regard to the whole Arthur and magic thing. That was a non-sentence. That didn't actually tell you anything, but maybe one of these days you'll see what I mean. Now, I do want to see if I can warp all the way over there and defeat Hilda in one go. Because I have two dancers that I can make use of for this purpose, alongside Jig with the hammer and staff. And with all of that in order, I could potentially, like, 3 or 4 turn and clear this one, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It would be a little bit awkward because I'm not used to doing that, and I often die whenever I attempt that. But it is something that we could attempt. And then we could hop into the second map, virtually the finale at that point, more immediately. She actually didn't get a single crit. That's fine. That's fine. It's only a 14% chance. We have enough Brave Swords that it doesn't matter anyway. Spitting nonsense. Exactly, exactly. That's all you gotta do around these parts. I haven't used the unique since the very beginning, and I kind of feel bad about that, because it is very unique and I like it a lot, but I just didn't get to use it that much. My thing with Tail 2 is that she ended up getting way down a lot, so I have to use stuff like the Sea Gleaned and the Rapier and the other swords in order to do things with her. Let's see, so Rose just short of the hit there. I'm just gonna have one to go kill this, I think. But not until I'm in support range. Because I live in fear on the daily that I will get hit with stone and be unable to survive. Unique is more like if you want to give boss kills to people. Right, gotcha. Well, that's the thing. If they're on thrones, they get auto-healed anyway. Which is quite funny. I like that a lot. The very funny little effects. Surely she won't get hit by a 25, right? Means she can stone the Necro Dragons in the next map. That's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that at all. Thank you for pointing that one out. And then Leon, or I guess Arvis in this case, is also not exempt because he doesn't stand on the throne. Fun fact about Fomortis, the Demon King, he cannot be affected by effects such as stone or poison. The reason that I know this is because I played this game. This was Sacred Stones was my first Let's Play here on the channel. And I did a randomizer. I had a Poison Lance, and I let Leon die to poison in that run, but you can't... I tried to kill the Demon King with poison too, but he doesn't take poison damage, so it didn't quite work out, but that's fine. You get 1 turn, yeah, true. That's fine, that's all you need. Okay, so... yes, we will just Killing Edge, honestly. Seems good to me. And we'll get everybody up there just a little bit quicker. Boulder doesn't really have to get up there too quickly. He can barrier, and that's good. So, I'll just let him do that to some people. And we'll see how that goes. Natto. Natto has been an amazing unit to use so far. Really glad that we got to use him. I still need to fix this portrait. I'll send that into Roa as soon as I stop being lazy with that. I would trash at Fire Emblem when I play it, but I need someone else to play it. But when I watch someone else play it on Galaxy Brain, that's understandable. I used to feel that for sure. I was like, man, this game is hard. And then I would watch somebody play it and be like, ha, I saw every single mistake that you just made, and I would never do that. And then I would go and do them. Inevitably. Invariably, I would end up going and doing them. But that's some of the fun, you know? That's part of the fun. Okay, KJ, let's get up here. We have a wall of swords and then Wanda kind of just vibing there with her inability to perish in any capacity. Let's see, I just have to be careful with the Myrrh, because I think she still gets 1 shot since she has not literally been used a single time. There are going to be some gargoyle reinforcements showing up that usually get in my way with regards to Myrrh, and I look forward to seeing how that pans out this time. They appear from the top up there. Arthur with the Siegmund, I love using the Siegmund. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. There's no weapon like the Siegmund, except maybe the Regan Leaf in the early game. There's not... It doesn't get better than Ephraim. It doesn't get better than Ephraim. He is the best Fire Emblem Lord, and I will die on that hill. Alright, goes for Marissa, surprisingly. Maybe not surprisingly, he would have lived unless he got crit twice. So that makes sense, because I think that most of my other units would have caused his death, just like Jig will. Oh, apparently not. Interesting then. I guess he wasn't chasing after hit rate as much as he was chasing after damage, which is understandable. Now I just have to watch out for the, what's it called up there? The Sword Slayer, which Wanda can take care of. She's got the Vidofnir, and she's got the hammer, so she can stand up there in range of the Cyclopses if necessary. The Cyclopses. You know what? I can't be too mad about any level ups with Wanda. She literally capped speed, and that's great. Leaf is the best Fire Emblem Lord because he's got the from the best FE game. I will respectfully decline to agree there. Let's see. I'm gonna risk Myrrh's entire life on the chance that she gets crits. After a miss, of course. Heroes said so. You know what? Heroes did pretty good with the Thracia banner. Apart from the fact that they didn't really give you units that you specifically wanted, I think they did pretty well with it. Marita just ended up being insane as a result of being female and sword using. Those are her 2 qualities, which distinguish her from the rest of the crowd and thusly make her deserve the spot all the more. Yes, here's Natto. He cancels out the music for us, but it's funny. So, Vital Astra is inheritable. How's your Marissa going? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I keep considering giving it to Marissa. For those of you guys that don't know, I literally, within... Oh, are you gonna get lethality? Okay, not quite. Yeah, they added Salem, true. So as it pertains to that banner, I pulled 6 times and got Galzus, Ryoma, Marita, in that order, directly in a row. And, it was a good day. It was a good day, that's for sure. It was quite funny, because I didn't really care. I was going to skip the banner, and then I found out that Vital Astra is inheritable, as Cavalry Unit said. Thanks to Elwyn Flyer, she told me, and I was like, what? That's not... How? Why did they allow this to occur? And so I've been considering putting it on Marissa the entire time, but part of me is like, I should probably hold off and maybe see about getting another copy of Marita instead, but I don't really know if I want to do that is the thing. It's a hard choice, because that would be a lot of orbs, but it would also be like a guarantee that I get to use Marita and then also have Marissa at her maximum potential. It's like 58% damage reduction at full, so there's no way that it's bad. Show up with his incredible growth rates, leveling up immensely. Once again, already cap speed, of course. Got some good units, then boom. Technical difficulties, the start of the stream. Yeah, that's true. I did get some pretty bad technical difficulties there. We'll see if Roa can handle this with lethality. Awesome. Wanted Blue Dagger, Pan, Green Tome, Salem, Staff Unit Tina, and Sword Unit Trude. And Dryas is the GHB banner. Ah, I see. Now that we know Marida's skill is inheritable, there's no reason to use her over other sword units. Pretty much, yeah. It's funny because Galzus is actually almost just as good as she is. The only thing that distinguishes her is that she has a PRF. Otherwise, he can do the exact same things that she would do otherwise, without really any issue. No hang-up that I can think of. Like with the exception of a few points of speed or whatever. And then of course the PRF. Like, to be fair, the PRF probably does make a bigger difference than I give it credit for, but it's fine. It's all good. Let's see, so in terms of this, I really do want to get Natsuko just out of there, if at all possible. I don't know if Mulder can drop him. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we'll have to see about that. Gatekeeper's out of range of all but the Javelin ones now, though, so that's acceptable. Let's see, I'll go ahead and put Averjax right here. Equip Thunder Tome. It'll probably break. Use Sieglinde after. And then Summon. And then I can put a Summon, well, a Geb, that is. They are Gebs. I can put a Geb up here in the mountains, and then one of them will probably hit him. But that's fine, he's got 30 luck, and as such, he's got 30 avoid. And that's Weapon Triangle as well, so it's probably okay. We'll just put him up here. Out of range of you. Pulling her because you love Marita, but you want to copy for inheritance, that's understandable. I do like Marita as well, she's in my top 5 for, Ghost characters. I do like her quite a lot. Let's see, in terms of this, how do I want to go about it? I guess I can get more movement if I go right here, and then dance. And I should be able to get a kill this way. But yeah, no, I was pretty excited that they dropped Marita. I didn't really show it because I knew, or I thought I was never going to get a copy of her. I was like, yeah, just another one of those, like, super hard to get, you know, 5-star heroes and stuff. Not necessarily harder to get than anyone else, but she was on a split focus, so I was like, if I try to pull on this banner, I'm just gonna get Galzus anyway. But no, I'm really happy I got her. She's really cool. Let's see, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, Wanda runs right through him. No issue whatsoever. Could probably use the hammer, but I'll use the Vidofnir. Not often that you get to use your legendary weapons to their fullest, and I'm gonna be breaking them. Most likely. Gets hit for 1 damage. I'm most likely gonna be breaking them here, because I don't know if I'm gonna play into the end game, or the post game, that is. Should've gave us Sword Infantry Ascended Finn because of the dismount mechanic. That would've been cool. I'm always down for more Finn. Cannot go wrong with him. Thunder equipped, take and drop. And I realized that Mur is probably in quite a bit of danger. She's actually fine. Is there anybody that is in danger that I can see? Possibly Roa? Not really. Right? Yeah, no, not at all. I also didn't use that speed wing like I said I was going to. Yeah, if I just put Marissa here with the Lance Reaver equipped, she is fine. Mulder can go ahead and support Gatekeeper. Nah, he'll bury your Gatekeeper. Put his res up to an insane amount. Race you to dismount your beloved. Yeah. I do like a good dismount mechanic here and there. I'm not crazy about it indoors and stuff. RIP. He lost the 69. I'm not crazy about forced dismounts indoors and stuff, but that's fine. It's understandable enough. Like, I get why you shouldn't ride a horse literally indoors, but I like it. I like riding horses indoors, what can I say? It's something I've partaken in since childhood. The whole riding horses indoors thing with my beloved horse, Roger from Fire Emblem 11. I don't know. The Geb, I was going to say that the Geb might actually do good things, but he didn't do a single thing. And you know what? I'm fine with that. This next turn, we'll see what happens. We can, honestly, so one thing that's funny about this game... Oh, I left him with the Devil Axe equipped. That's a bad idea. One thing that's funny about this map is that if you warp skip it, you can... Look at my horse. My horse is amazing, question mark. True. Exactly. That's the one. But you can kill the boss in this map and then seize the map directly afterwards, and then Reeve kind of just goes away. It's pretty funny. Which is something we could do. I think Morva's not going to be that bad to kill. He cuts through your... Yeah, he's doing 40 damage straight up, and he has 16 speed. But Wanda doubles him. Wanda would indeed double. But let's see here. So would she kill is the thing. This legendary weapons are only doubled, so it'd be 30 damage plus 22. For... Wait, that'd be like 52, right? So that's pretty good. 52, okay, so it's like exactly half of his defense. 26 times 2 will not quite kill, but that's okay. The Garm would be 20 damage. Do I have... I don't have access to it yet, but KJ would have access to it if I just got to work on that. Let's see, donate $20 and a hat if you give you the hill to kill. Sure, I got you. I'll give you the hill to kill if I... Wait, actually, can I manage that? I don't know if I'm able to. 25 res. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. 25 res. I think you'd have to be dealing... Let's see. Can you... 13 damage... Yeah, you'd be dealing 4 damage. Well, it'd be a little bit more because weapon triangle. We'll see about it. We'll see if we can manage and change that hat. We'll see. I'll rock the merch if I manage to do that. I'm sure Wanda or Arthur can handle more, but just fine. Yeah, one or the other surely can. Honestly, I'd not even be surprised if Arthur by himself could do the job. Let me see here. Just 1 second. Alrighty, sorry about that quick interruption there. All good. That was the fastest OW broadcast of all time. Sure, I gotcha. Let's see. Want to play triangle strategy, but you have no time. Yeah, unfortunate. It's a pretty okay game. I would say it's like a solid... Okay, so the way that I put it, that I still kind of stand by, I would place it as like, when it's good, like a solid 8 out of 10. But when it's bad, it's like a 5 out of 10. Sometimes like a 4.5 out of 10. It has some pretty bad lows, I would say. It's not a bad game. I quite enjoy it. I still play it on my off time. But it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. Some things about it kind of just aren't pleasurable. Anytime you fight an archer, it's like, man, why did I turn this game on? Archers are just... They're not even like broken. They're just annoying for no good reason. I genuinely don't feel a good reason out of it. They just feel bad to fight against. Very good. Mitigating that 1 damage. Quite the necessary feat there, Gatekeeper. JBR just does not convince you with his gameplay to buy that game. That's fair enough. Let's see, did a best of 5 Overwatch broadcast in 34 total minutes. Wow. Best of 5, that's crazy. I don't even know much about Overwatch, but like thinking about that in terms of other games is just... That's impressive. Okay, Mur, don't miss a 99 and then subsequently get crit and die. Thanks. Beat it 1 time and you like it so much that you're gonna play it 3 more times so you can get all the units. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, that's awesome. I think I'll probably end up enjoying it by the time I get done with it. Right now, it's just kind of like, yeah, there are some things that could be better, and that's about where the extent of my thoughts are with it. Let's see. It's a good game. I think it's good. My biggest thing is that I have to get myself out of the mindset of, oh, Fire Emblem, because it's not Fire Emblem, and you can't be treating it as Fire Emblem, really. The only similarities is that it's a grid-based, like, semi-turn-based game. And that's really about it. Can't be as bad as playing 3 houses 4 times, though now. I wonder, honestly. I did play 3 houses 4 or 5... Let's see, I played each route twice, except for Edelgard's, which I played once on Maddening. And I enjoyed my time with all of those. I think my biggest thing with triangle strategy with regard to the possibility of all that is that I just don't like the early game that much. You need to bring Lionel and use Ruffle Feathers. I don't know what that is yet. Wow, he missed 2 72s there. Big rip. I haven't unlocked either of those people yet. I'm still very far behind, I guess I would say. Let's see. Three Houses doesn't have Lionel's voice lines. I still don't know who Lionel is. Is he the archer? Because I didn't go to Frost. I went to the desert place, whose name evades me right now. And I got, what was his name again? The Ice Mage dude, who I think is honestly just kind of bad. I very much regret getting him as opposed to getting the dude that I heard about. Let's see, can she just one-shot at one range? She can. Very good. Excellent job, Tail 2. Lionel. Let's see. Ruffle Feathers is the longest provoked skill in the entire game, and Lionel is the unit who has it. I see. We'll have to see about that. I haven't interacted far enough. Also, this could be a bad situation, depending on how things go here. I'd say that Nato's probably fine. Tail 2 is probably a little bit on the less fine side. Hey, yo, the pizza here. What's up, Artless Caesar? Good to see you. Let's see. I'm going to rescue Tail 2 like this, and I'm just going to stand right here, equip the least weighty tome, and get over here. Character, story unit that you're probably going to get on your first run. Gotcha. I feel like I've heard the name before. Is he the, like, quote-unquote other king dude? I don't recall. I don't recall at all. Not king, that is, but, like, the dude who is in the other country who uses bows or something. I don't remember. Okay, so is Mer going to survive this? 18 damage she gets. Yeah, she's fine. She's completely okay. Mer is really good. Definitely an underspoken unit. Not really, honestly. Mer is used about adequately, I would say. We're gonna see if Roa can get a couple of kills here with the Killing Edge. And is Jig fine? Excalibur. Let's see, I really do need to make sure everyone's fine. He has 80 avoid, Chope has 80 avoid, so he's fine. He will dodge whatever he has to dodge. Gatekeeper will not die. Nacho has the Rune Sword, so as long as he hits like twice, it's fine. Jig is the only one that slightly worries me. 16 defense. It's fine. He's taking like 10 damage from each, 10 or 11. If he gets hit by every single one of them, then he dies. 59 avoid. I could bait one of them with fish. Potentially. Or with Marissa. Yeah, that's kind of bad, actually. We'll see. You just like Lionel. Yeah, that's understandable. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of funny, actually. The WOLFGIRL sticker's a little bit reflective, so it's harder to read chat sometimes. Probably heard the name in discussions where he's generally hated on, because people don't realize how useful it is to be able to provoke healers from on top of cliffs. I see. Yeah, well, Nanto's good. Nanto will do the job. He'll get it done. Rune Sword probably is fine. If not, I'll cry about it. Proceed to Seethe, and then also Mauled. And that will be my solution. I'll put Tail 2 here. With her lower defense, she should bait people out. She also has a beast support with him, so like she should bait out 2 of them. It'll probably be fine. I can swap her over to a tome as well. Probably just break the Thunder Tome. And then this should work out just fine. Get Molder out of range and we're on good. I'll probably honestly take a rescue staff for Molder. I don't know if he can use them yet. No, he can't. Fair enough. Go ahead and barrier up Marissa, I guess. Kinda just wasting the staff at this point, but you know, that'll be how it do. So the Javelin one should go for Jig, or the Javelin one should go for Tail 2, which she will then proceed to avoid. Pretty good chance Jig dodges as well. Like, there's Steel Lances and Javelins. If he gets hit by all of them, then honestly, like, it was going to happen anyway. This was going to attack Tethys for 18 damage, probably straight up. He's actually doing fine. I'm just gonna stay in range of Wanda. Equip the Oddholma, I suppose. Honestly, I'll equip the Brave Axe, and we'll see if we can't get up to S-rank axes a little bit quicker. Doesn't make them bad unless you don't like that unit. True. I agree. Completely agree. LOL. Oh, Wanda's apparently a great knight when she uses a hammer. That's actually really funny. I don't know why that's the case, but that's really funny. Either way, she is very well capable of taking these guys' souls out of their bodies as long as she misses. Or as long as she doesn't miss, that is. And if she does miss, that's perfectly okay, because that leaves kills open for units who aren't almost capped on EXP. Now, let's see. We're not in range of the, what's it called? Mogul. Oh. Oh! Lethality, very good. Well done, Wanda. That was going to be 156 damage. Oh, they're going for Gatekeeper. Fair enough, I suppose. I don't know why they're going for Gatekeeper, actually. You like that GK palette, though? It's not bad. It's pretty good. Wanda's pretty good. Let's see. Dang. Might be because you left her on axe animations. Oh, gotcha. That's fine. That's pretty funny, honestly. Alright, Nato was just fine all along. He's even gonna get some kills here. Not often that you get to see the rune sword truly in action. This makes me excited for the run that I'm going to be doing here shortly. I'm preparing for a very, very fun run in the next week. And in doing so, I'm going to be playing through this game on my own time. I am going to be recording it, but I'm going to be doing a different sort of challenge. And the rune sword makes me excited for that challenge. I look forward to it a lot. Yeah, no one else will use axes, and I suppose. I mean, what's your other class? Is it Paladin? Silver Knight? Something like that. Bows and lances? Hopefully, yeah, true. That's fine. If they do, it's all in good fun anyway. Ooh, Mogul's scary, spooky. I'm probably just gonna warp skip this one, I think. I think it's a good time to do that. We'll do that next turn. Let's see, I'll put Wanda right here. Great Knight, more like bad XD. Nah, they're good. Great Knights are good, I promise. I assure you, Great Knights are great Knights. That's precisely what they are, with no deviance whatsoever. Alright, Wanda, we're going to trade off this pure water. You can have the Brave Lance again. We drink after each other in this house, because that's what you do when you're married to somebody. I guess. If that's what you do, then like, alright, understandable. Let's see, can we reach with the Warp Staff? We should be able to. I think we just don't reach. We'll have to... Okay. We'll have to have units relocated somewhat. Because your warp range is predicated on where your unit is as opposed to where he is. So if we stand right here, we trade the Tomahawk and the Spear over, and we vibe. Great Knight fans justifying 6 move for control over the weapon triangle. Sometimes it's good. It's not like the best trade-off of all time, but movement isn't everything either. Let's see. Because honestly, like, heroes and stuff virtually have weapon triangle control, and they still have 6 move, and they're still considered good. The only thing with Armor Knights, or with Great Knights, they're also weak to both types of effective weaponry, between cabs and armors. Not that I think that matters either, because you don't really see that very often. We'll go ahead and let KJ do this. Never mind. We will mistrust KJ for the rest of time as a result of his actions here. So Jig, how about that healing? Bean healing. There we go. That'll work out just fine. They also have less movement forests and whatnot, and I guess I can see that argument. Watch Arcane, never heard of it. How you like to play the game? Fast or turtly, but people usually like to play fast, so yeah. I have no qualms whatsoever with people just using what they want to use. Whether you enjoy Great Knights or don't, as long as you're having fun with the game, I don't really care. It's it was probably a problem back when the Link Arena was a thing. Oh, maybe. True. Did you finally totally not blackmailed Caleb into it? I see. That's pretty funny. That is pretty good. Oh, I forgot that she has this animation. It's the League anime, gotcha. I'm not really into League, I'll admit it. I'm not really a League player. I'll begrudgingly give respect to people who enjoy that game, but it is not for me. It is not something that I could see myself really getting into. I think I've literally downloaded League 3 times, and never once queued into a match. Because my friend Tucky plays League. Is the anime good? I'll trust your word on it if it is good. You'd actually really like it? I see. Well, I know there's like Ari or something. That was how I was coaxed into playing it, or not playing it, but downloading it 3 times. Anime is still good? Gotcha. Base for not playing League? True. BB knows what's up. It's kind of rough out there. Let's see. So, I guess we'll kind of just vibe here. I think Teth is going to be fine with regards to all of this. Let's see. You don't quite reach. I could honestly just keep using Myrrh. She could get kills. I know that there's something down here that you can usually get, but that's fine. Don't really need it anyway. Ari's pretty cool. She is pretty nice. I'll admit. Okay. 69 experience from her. She can level up really quickly. Myrrh really just doesn't not have a use in this game. Myrrh is what I would consider to be possibly too good in some ways. I do intend to go back to the olden days of dragons, like with Bantu, and have a dragon who is just kind of standard usable in my game. 100% expert score, Rotten Tomatoes, 96 audience. It's one of the greatest anime shows of all time, or past few years. Playing for 6 years, switched over to the new auto chess, and it's way better. Gotcha. Well, that sounds good then. I respect it somewhat. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and bury her. Apparently not Wanda, because she is right. She's got the pure water equipped. Bro, want to play some double up TFT. Shopa's pretty good at League, from what I recall. So maybe you'd have a great time there. Let's see. So we'll win sword. And then we'll see what we can do right here. I hope that we're fine. I don't see why we wouldn't be. But we will see. You're terrible? Rip. Big rip. Oh my gosh, she got hit again. KJ, don't die on me here. Myrrh doesn't have a use in your current slim or iron. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't get hit again. Okay, thank you. He's dealing exact damage to kill with a crit each time, which is pretty funny. Play on the EU NE server. Get around 200 ping on NA. Sheesh. Big rip. I feel that. Hey, the average axe is not so average after all. I wonder if I have more water. I didn't think to grab... Okay, I have another bottle. Cool. I'm about to be hydrating up. Throat's a little bit sore from all the talking I've done today. Does ping matter at all in TFT? I don't know. Guess you'll see. Guess you'll have to find out the hard way. Alright, Myrrh. Let's get it. I do love her animations, though. I really like Radogast from Storage. Speaking of Storage, for anybody that's watching that and also hasn't read in the Discord, I'm not going to be playing Storage twice anymore. I'm just going to upload the final episode as soon as I'm able to. And then we're going to call it there with Storage. I do want to keep playing it, but I think I've accidentally left it on hiatus for too long for the YouTube side of things to really kick into effect there, so I'd rather move on to something new. Following that, I am probably going to hop back into Burger King as well sometime soon. I hope. I still want to play and finish Burger King, because I think it's a magnificent game. It takes a lot of elements in Fire Emblem hacks that I don't like and makes me like them. Or at least tolerate them. Which is something that's kind of rare. Let's see, so Myrrh cannot quite reach her father. Right, and I think that's by design. Although I could place her down right here. And then she would be perfectly able to do that next turn. The Moguls are getting in the way for sure. Let's see, so I'm going to use Mega Brain this turn and see if this actually does the thing that I want it to do. So I could be placed here. Okay, I have two dancers. If I'm going to use Wanda, then I have to kill this Mogul right here with somebody. I can use Myrrh for that. So if I warp myself, and then I kill that guy, and then warp Wanda, I should be able to manage something. I hope. Let's see. How about that heavy lance? It should be 3 times effective for 36 damage. which is more than I would be doing with the Vidofnir or the Oddholma. No, it's not. It's the same as the Oddholma. Let's see. I'm playing on your phone, rip. Big rip there. Okay, so I warp myself and Wanda. And then I dance for somebody. I'd probably dance for Arthur, to be honest. And then I should be able to get the kill. Do we have any 2 range that is viable? Can you use S-Rank Tomes? You can't. Gotcha. Play on your phone, definitely not at work. Fair enough. Returning to Code of the Black Knights, consider playing Triangle Strategy. Yeah, I've got 2 episodes of Code of the Black Knights uploaded since recent times. I will be continuing that. I was going to record more today with KJ and Devin, but we weren't able to due to difficulties on my end. Trying to concentrate and make the perfect moves while we're here distracting. No, it's all good. And as for Triangle Strategy, I've decided I'm not going to play it on the channel. It's just not a game that I think that I would really have anything to add to, necessarily. I might do a run after I finish the game or something, like maybe once the quote-unquote hysteria has died down. The big thing right now is I know people who are playing it, and I don't want to, like, also contribute to the detractment of views from their stuff, essentially. Because I know it's going to be, like, a dead fight for views at all times with regard to that. And that's not always a bad thing, but in this case, I'd rather not. So anyway, warp myself, warp Wanda, and then I have a dancer. Yeah, I can manage this. What I could honestly do, can she use... I can't remember if she can use... Oh, also she's getting an axe strength, that's kind of funny. I can't remember if she can use Rescue Staff. If she can, I kind of want to do that. I guess I could try with Molder. I could just give it to her and see. Like, it's not really a big loss if I don't have Molder. She can't. Dang, okay. Fair enough. Okay. I'm just gonna try this. We're gonna hope that it works, and if it doesn't, we're gonna cry about it. Oh cool, like JBR, loving this playthrough at the moment. Yeah, JBR is awesome. She starts with E, chances are low. Yeah, true. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and dance for Jig. And we will kill that monster with Myrrh. I think I've actually... Okay, I've not done the stupid placement. Oops. Let's see, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Actually... I'm gonna have to move her. Aren't I? Yeah, that's a pretty significant difference. So this could end up being quite bad then. How are we doing against Tilda? Yeah, this could actually be really bad. It'll be fine, question mark. We'll do it like this. And we'll play with Shope. Let's see, what if you kill the Mogul first? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to reach that space, unfortunately. Probably have to retreat, maybe. Okay, now I can put her here. I'm comfortable to leave both of them here, because with the two forests, they remain in each other's support ranges, and also, generally speaking, do not have to worry about dying to anybody except for Hilda, which they would also no longer have to worry about being in each other's support ranges, due to the way that everything sort of works here. Killing Edge, that's kind of funny. Steel Lance, Axe Reaper, Spear. The Spear is actually going to be kind of good. I think Q is better for level 1, gotcha. So... yeah, because even if I do kill... Wow, I'm literally 1 point off from being able to get the kill there, which Wanda would most assuredly be able to do. Can Wanda just get the kill? No, she can't, okay. Yeah, I've got to wait 1 turn anyway, in order to get Arthur over there. Because I have no dancers left, is the thing, and I also have no flyers. Apart from Myrrh, I suppose. I could honestly even do this. Tomahawk, or honestly even Brave Axe. And then Wanda can stand right next to me. and then we also just have no worries with regard to getting walled off, because we have spaces to stand on. So we'll do Tomahawk over, Spear equipped, kill this one with Spear, I think is the play. And then Murray can move down and kill one. Another lethality from Wanda, very good. I think this is going to work out. We'll see if we can get that kill on the Hilda with Shope. If we can manage that, I'll be quite pleased. I will never turn down another hat, because I'm a very big hat wearer. I have like 3 hats right here with me, including the one I'm wearing, of course. I have one that I really like, but it's a Tractor Supply brand, and I'm not trying to advertise a Tractor Supply brand here on the channel. Not that it super matters or anything, but it would also give away location and stuff. More than, like, just the generic T from Tennessee does. What if Hilda attacks Wanda? That's fine. That's acceptable. I can manage that. Like, it's a little bit sus, but she's not getting weighed down. Like, that is to say, Wanda's not getting weighed down, whereas Hilda is. And then these two have supports in range, or they have their supports so that there's no crit, like, crit avoid is at its max right now, so it's completely okay. It'll work out just fine. We got a Killing Edge coming in as well. We should also get a... Let's see, the Spear is going to be over here. I'll probably get the Spear. If I can, I want to put Arthur right here. And that way I can immediately warp him. And I think that should be just fine. Gatekeeper can continue to vibe. Go ahead and throw a Geb. Don't want to wear a tractor supply hat because the fact that the tractor supply is in my town partially docks me. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. It is the truth. Okay, we'll put you right here. That way Mulder's safe-ish, question mark. And then for even more safety, we'll put KJ here. And we should be okay. I don't really see why we wouldn't be. Roa can stand here. There's that, okay. This should work out. I don't think we're down bad in any meaningful way. I'm gonna put Gatekeeper over here so that it continues to lure these guys away. And that should do it. I'm a little bit worried because every time I try this strat, something goes wrong. Pretty inevitably, something goes wrong. Let's see, I don't want to cap off her support abilities, so we'll go without. Just by admitting that, you've admitted there's a tractor supply where you live. True. That is very true. That is extremely true. Oh well. If people dox me, then I'll just complain about it, and then I'll get over it, because I don't really care too much. I care enough, but, like, I don't. It's fine. Anyway, lethality on a Cyclops. The classic assassin move, as we remember from Eliza in The Lonely Mirror. Let's see here. Okay. Everything seems to be going to plan. I'm still worried about Hilda. I will never not be worried about Hilda. She is consistently scary. Gatekeeper's consistently bad. It's honestly a surprise to me that he made it this far. Man, I can't even begin to tell you guys how excited I am to try that run. If you're in the supporters channel in my Discord, you know what the run is already. I'm so excited for that run. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's gonna be so much fun. You keep giving up your location info? We'll send you a hot tub for the hot tub stream you talked about last year. True. I'll graciously accept a hot tub in order to hot tub stream some Fire Emblem. You know what? If somehow, if the stars align, we reach a universe where I have achieved a hot tub as a result of YouTube, I will literally hot tub stream The Lonely Mirror in the hot tub. That's what I'll do. I'll figure out some challenge, and I'll stream The Lonely Mirror from the hot tub. People aren't drawing NSFW of you and JVR yet. You 100% don't have any weirdos in your fan base. I'm glad. I'm glad. I appreciate that. Perfect. Yep. That's what I'll do. I'll do a Lonely Mirror hot tub stream, and it will be great. It will be wonderful. It'll be everything that anyone's ever wanted. It'll be like... Let's see. It wouldn't quite be like an OnlyFans, but it's pretty, like, not dissimilar. Is he dying? Okay, good. I didn't think he was getting doubled. I think he's still out of range. I hope so. But yeah, it'll be great. Wonderful. Exactly, exactly. You know what's up. It will be wonderful. Alright, I think we're in business. Hilda does appear to be the last one who wants to move, so we'll make do with what we've got. They made an excellent formation right there. They really are gamers. They've done the gamer formation in its entirety. Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. Grr, your eyes annoy me. Why do you not despair? Why do you not surrender? Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Maybe we'll crit. We only need, like, a... Yo. Yo. Good job, Wanda. Good job, Wanda. Literally just one-rounded her. Even if you defeat me, you're too late to stop it. The one true demon will rise. Wow. Immaculate. Wonderful. Wonderful, as we say. I guess there goes the hat, but that's fine. Wow. Amazing level up too. Impeccable. Wonderful. Beautiful unit. Absolutely beyond anything that I could have ever wished for. Go ahead and put Arthur right here. And then honestly, I think with Arthur's support, I literally just one-round Morba, which I've never seen done before. Apart from like Ross or something. Ross or Garcia. The one true demon will rise, then die in 3 turns. Pretty much. Okay, so this is an exact kill. We're gonna be going for it. Rest in peace, Morba. Wow. Literally crit him too. That does make sense. 30% crit will do that to you. Literally 1.5 damage exactly for the kill. And I have 32 experience before I'm capped. That's pretty insane. Amazing level up too. Amazing. That is incredible. I'm gonna go ahead and get this spear with Wanda and then we'll just seize. Whoops. Gotta make sure that I don't use Arthur for that accidentally. Awesome. Go ahead and give me that spear. I'll be making use of it for sure. That went very well. Your Myrrh one-rounds Morva sometimes if she gets crit. Yep. That is very fun to do. You know, one time, I don't think I have this save anymore because it was on my old computer, but one time I was going to have Myrrh finish off the Demon King, and she missed and then got crit by him, and it literally jump scared me. I had never seen the Demon King crit up to that point, and it just straight jump scared me. But anyway, we step into the final chapter, Sacred Stone, and I look forward to seeing how this one goes as well. This one's quite a scary chapter for many reasons, but we will be having a great time with it. It's one of my favorite final chapters, or like quote-unquote final chapters, because it's not like a big slog. It's not, you know, this big final, like, oh, I'm going to literally just lose everything if I don't play perfectly. It's like, you know what, you play well, you've made it this far, and you've earned your spot. They did it, they said the name of the game, exactly, you're right. Okay, so, going to be benching somebody this time. So I still want to bring Tethys. The double dancer play is definitely still the play. Warp skip chapter if you know what you're doing. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Typically for the warp skip you want to have stuff like Tana and Cormag. Or Vanessa, I suppose, since more people generally prefer Vanessa, but I like Tana better. Either way, we don't really have any flyers. That is the biggest downside of this particular roster. Let's see, how do I want to handle this? Probably going to end up dropping Marissa just because I want to have Myrrh. Because Myrrh is like the final, like, against the Demon King. She's like, okay, if you need the damage, you've got the damage. Let's see here. Tethys is great too. Double Dancer plays is probably more impactful than Myrrh, to be perfectly honest. Triangle strategy fans when the triangle starts strategizing. Yep, true. That's accurate. That is completely, perfectly true. Part of me is tempted to drop Fish, but I shouldn't do that because he's one of the wonderful supporters. Let's see. I think I'm pretty okay with this team, honestly. I'm pretty content with this. Honestly, I'm just gonna drop Tethys. I like Marissa more. I can't just not use Marissa. She's one of my favorite units ever. Yeah, you're right. I would say Gatekeeper probably isn't too useful. I would be okay with dropping Gatekeeper. Actually, he does have the C support with Wanda and the A with KJ. And that has its merit. But does it have as much merit as a Dancer? Not really. Not really at all. KJ, let's see. Yeah, well, blame Wanda for just being incredibly broken. See triangle strategy? You think of that one congruent triangle as being very nice. Actually, speaking of triangle strategy, have you guys heard of Octopath Traveler? I know that that was the game that was going around a while ago, because it was a big game in my friend group over on BC, and yeah, I just didn't get it, but it's on sale right now. And I was thinking about picking it up because it's 50% off. Remember to take Devil Axe so you can kill the final boss with the Devil Axe. You know what? You're right. That is the play, isn't it? But I was thinking about getting that game because it's on sale. I just can't decide. Every time I've seen it, I've been like, man, I really want to get that game. But then I just don't buy it. And now it's like, it's half off on Steam, and I could get it. But I don't know if I want to. Octopath is wonderful. That's what I keep hearing. That's what Doug said too. And I really do want to get it. I really do. And I'm really heavily considering it. But I don't know. Something about it is just not pulling me to the purchase button, and I don't know what it is. I guess... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Octopath, a pretty cool triangle strategy. No, I don't think so. It's a game that is just... Oh, bless you. It's a game that is just... like... made by the same company, essentially. Caleb liked it. I see. Apparently, everybody really likes it as well. Maybe I'll just go ahead with it. Maybe I'll just go ahead and get it. I don't think I'll regret it. I enjoyed the demo a lot. I played the demo when it first dropped, and I was like, you know what? This is a solid game. I'm probably going to get it. And then I didn't get it. And that's the exact course of events that took place. Okay, we'll do this. Don't really need the Regan Leaf anymore. The 2 Brave Lances, I'm going to swap one back over to myself. Exchange for the Pure Water, which I'll put back on Tethys, and grab the hammer again. Don't really need the hammer, there are no Cyclopses in this map, but that's fine. I do like me a good hammer. We've got to bring it in honor of Freljord Warrior. Let's see. Barrier Staff, I'm going to trade over to somebody, probably? We have 2 Warp Staff uses left. I'll probably make use of both of them. Honestly, because I have 2 Warp Staff uses, I'm really tempted to drop Gatekeeper in exchange for Tethys. Just googled it, and it's TS and OT aren't even the same universe, I see. Gotcha, that makes sense. Just because of the 2 Warp Staff uses, I'm so tempted. Given you can also use 2 of them with just Show. You don't need Bolting, do you? Probably not. Probably not at all. But I could use the whole Bolting. I think I'm just gonna hop into the map with what I've got here. The only reason I'm bringing Gatekeeper at this point is because of these supports. But that's fine. That's fine. That'll be how that is. Also, can Jig use the hammer? I think he was one of those, wasn't he? No, he wasn't. Okay. Alright, this is the roster that we're hopping into this map with. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a lockpick onto Fish so that he can grab the treasure as well. You always bring Bolting with you, but never use it. It's funny, though. Yeah, true. Pledge $30 if Shope slays the Demon King. Gotcha. We'll try our darndest if that's the case. Let me see if you have any weapon ranks that are easily raised. Oh, your light magic actually is right. Oh, anima magic actually is right there. 50 if he also gets Leon. Oof. That will be a challenge, but I'm gonna give it a shot because sheesh. That would be immaculate. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what we can do. We'll put away the Shine Tome, we'll pull the Hellfire, and we'll grab, let's see, do we have a different tome other than just the Thunder Tomes that I'd like to keep up there? I guess not really. I guess I'll pull the Thunder Tome off Arthur. This is worth, for sure. Absolutely. Do we have any... Who do you support? I think there's one on Tail 2. Yes, there's a Tail 2 support active, or that's activatable. Let's see, where are you? There you are. Jig and Tail 2. And Myrrh. That would be +3 attack if I get all 3 of those this turn, or this chapter. Yes, that would be +3 attack, and a bunch of crit as well. That would be full crit, full attack, +15 crit, +3 attack. So, let's say we get those 3 supports. I said it was Myrrh, Tail 2, who's the other one? Myrrh, Tail 2, oh, I don't have Myrrh, I have to bring Myrrh. I'm sorry, Gatekeeper. This is necessary. This is a necessary maneuver. I'll go ahead and trade the Lance here over to Arthur, I suppose. I'll bring the Devil Axe on KJ. I'm sure he would be very, very displeased to have found this out, so don't tell him. Or if you do tell him, make sure that you laugh very loudly when you do. I'll also give him the Riley since he is carrying on in JBR's honor at this point. He doesn't need... I want to bring the Big Bow. The Big Bow has been really good the whole game. We'll drop the Brave Axe, probably. Can KJ use Garm now? Unfortunately, I don't think he can. He should... Actually, he might be able to. Oh, we have 2 Devil Axes. We'll bring the more use one. The Riley. If he can use the Garm, I'll give that to him, though. Because it's pretty darn good. Okay, he can. I'll hold on to the Riley. Honestly, I might take... I'll keep the Riley. Because I am carrying JPR. Sure. That's how we'll say it. Okay. I think this is how it's gonna be. Let me just make sure one more time I've got these supports in order. Let's see. Got... Where are we at again? It feels like all of these get mixed up a bunch. There we go. Jig, Tail 2, and Myrrh. Jig, Tail 2, and Myrrh. I'm going to put you guys in a row. Jig, Tail 2, Myrrh, and then Shope right here. Swap these 2, put Arthur. Okay. This way I'll remember. Swordmasters and Assassins, that's quite the neat little lineup there. And then we will throw... let's see. Wait, is Trillion Warriors support class a Lord? I suppose so. That is the default after all, so it would make sense if it appeared that way. Let me see here. So, there was something else I was going to do just then. I guess I'll give her... Ooh, the Speedwing, that's the other thing, that's what it was. Who could use that? I'm gonna give it to Tail 2. I'm gonna give the Speedwing to Tail 2. I feel like she can definitely make use of it the best. Bop, and bop, and bop. 3 points of speed. Wonderful. I'll give her Brave Sword, and we should be good to go. Gonna drop these 2 things off, or all of these off. Gonna drop off these 2, this and this. Right, I was also going to grab a thingy for him. Drop that, and get Lockpick. Do we have the Lockpick? It doesn't really matter, because the stuff in this map we can't even really use anyway. Oh, Roa already had it. Okay. Well, that's fine. Roa is the more combat-friendly of the 2 assassins anyway. Brave Sword. Here's a 2-range option. Ooh. Alright, let me grab a little bit of water. I look forward to seeing how this goes. Alright. Without further ado, we sit in the final chapter with only Arvis. Oh, 30 res. Oh, 30 res. So, with the Excalibur Tome, which is currently on Jig, with the Excalibur Tome, that's 18. 18 plus 17 plus 3 would be 38. 38 damage, minus 1, because of Weapon Triangle. I have to get him down to 7 HP. And then also hit with an Excalibur Tome, which could be rough, because it's 50 avoid. But with the supports, it'll be fine. Look forward to seeing me get bodied. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared if that's the case. Double Silver Blades. Are these guys extremely buffed? It would appear as though they are. I do not recall these guys having silver weapons previously. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that they did not have silver weapons in the base game. I'm pretty sure that they had steel. But that's fine. I can make do. Silver bow, silver. Killing edge. Is the dragon the buff dragon? He's a little bit faster. A little bit more luck. Uh-oh, time to lose the rest of the supporters. Maybe. We'll see. If we take it nice and slow, we can manage. Not really. I'm not going to take it too slow. Got these 2 shadow shots I have to be wary of. Okay. Alright, we've got this. And then, do you have shadow shot? Stone. Just gotta make sure that they don't have changed equipment. Okay. Very good. Very good. If this is gonna be the case, the first order of business is honestly just gonna be putting myself up here, Brave Lance equipped, kill DK King with Toxin Weapon. I wish that I could. I literally tried that in my very first run on my channel, but unfortunately you can only kill Leon with the thing there. Just replace steel with silver, gotcha. We have to restart the run if Wanda dies. Well, the thing, if Wanda dies, then I will restart the chapter. But if she or I get hit with the wheel, then I'll restart the whole run. But I think we should be okay to put the double Brave Lance play right here. And then also a spawn. Just like this. Whew, scary. Very terrifying. Wow. Almost a perfect level up. Everything but res. Quite impressive. Howdy, JBR. How you doing? Good to see ya. Okay, so that'll work out just fine. We'll get this support in order. I think the other support is already activatable too. Master Saleh. Master Shope. Alright, there's one. I just have to get the Merwin, really. That one's gonna take a little bit to get, but that's fine. If we keep them near each other, they should be able to get it in no time. Go ahead and grab this support. He apparently doesn't like Gazelle. I actually don't know if he likes Gazelle or not. Okay, we've got this bolting tone, which we will make use of, almost assuredly. Keep these two together. Natto right here. Okay. Everything should be in order. I think we've got this. I'm going to focus one side, as I usually do. I don't really super care about the chests, but we'll get them as time goes on. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Of course, the Geb dies. That makes perfect sense. And then following that... Oh, easy. We have 0. Or he has 0 hit rate against me. Wonderful. That will be the way it is when you're almost a level 20 paladin. With full supports. That's a full 25 avoid, so. And weapon triangle advantage, and cap speed. And pretty high luck. That will be the way that goes. Okay. I think I'm just going to make sure that I stay out of his range and then go up here with... who do I want to go up here with? I guess I'll kill this one with Arthur. The Heavy Lance, really good weapon. Love it a ton. Absolutely immaculate. And then I have to give Shope a couple of kills here and there with magic. With Anima Magic. Very good level up. That's capped speed, as I predicted that he would get. Okay, we'll try to get the perfect kill here. This should be exactly the max amount of weapon experience we get as long as we get the kill here. And it shouldn't be too far off from the S rank on Excalibur. Excalibur will also give him +5 speed, which is pretty good. That's quite a lot, honestly. He will be weighed down by it a little bit, as you tend to be when you are a magic user. Pretty much just straight up 8. -5 and then +5, so it's exactly the same as it was before. I think one thing I might do actually is bait out the dragon with a summon, which is something I don't typically do, because I don't typically bring the summoner to the final chapter. I don't think the dragon will quite reach me anyway, but that's okay. Brave Lance it up. Very good. Very good. We're almost there. Every step of the way is one step closer. Every 60 seconds, 1 minute passes. And every bite of food is one more bite of food. Wiser words have never been spoken. There we go. Who was in need of healing there? Oh, okay. That's fine, that's understandable. Okay. We should be in order. I'm probably going to bait out Stone with Marissa this turn. Because she won't die to it, it's just a Stone spell. And she's got pretty good Avoid. With all of her support partners in range as well, if I'm not mistaken. Well, they can be in range. In a very exact way. Okay, and that should be full Avoid. If I'm not misremembering. Okay. Rippy the Geb, understandably. Heavy Land's not really going to do anything. Every second not playing Triangle Strategy is a second wasted, unless watching a Folo. True. You're right. Honestly. Triangle Strategy pretty good. I'm probably gonna end up playing it right after this. Because, it's probably been like 3 days since I've last played. Oh no, 36 hits. If she gets hit, I'll cry about it. And then she didn't get hit, so I didn't have to cry about it. Quite wonderful. Well done, Marissa, well done. Okay, that other dragon over there. I know that there are reinforcements as well. So be on the lookout for those. Alright, so I'm gonna open up this door with fish. Probably just kill with Roa. Oh, Kanto. I somehow forgot about that. Wait until you recruit Decimal. Sounds very fun. I just got... Oh man, what's her name? The Apothecary. And I think she's really cool. But like I said, I forget her name off the top of my head. Yeah, no spoilers, please. I do appreciate the consideration. Very well done, Mer. Very well done indeed. Let's see, let's see. I just got the Apothecary, though. I didn't get to use her yet. I think I was gearing up to play a... What are they called? Like, not quite paralog, but you know what I mean? Like, they're kind of a paralog. The like, in-your-mind battles. I was gearing up to do one of those, and then I got really tired, and I just went to bed. Let's see, so short spear there. I can honestly probably just give these guys to Choke, depending. It is a little bit of a risk, but I mean, as long as I give the Hop-on guard over, that's fine. Which I can do. In exchange for the Thunderdome, I suppose. And then... I can't really rescue drop Mer back this way. Guarded like one mental mock battle and haven't used her since. Understandable. I'm probably going to use her long term just because I think she's cute. That is my entire philosophy behind using units. Alrighty, let's miss and not get that magic rank up, unfortunately. It's level 21, while the units you actually use are level 35 at the lowest. I see. Oh yeah, I forgot that your growth rates are through the roof, so we're going to be getting a ton of magic from all of this training. Axe Reaver, Silver Lance. Honestly, what I'm probably going to end up doing is just rescue. And do that with both. We'll see how we fare. Take, drop. And take, drop. This should be a ton of experience. Right, KJ is in range. That's fine. That's an Axe Reaver, and he's got a bow equipped, question mark? No. He indeed doesn't. I guess that's fine. He's not really in danger. It's 28 damage. Minus his 12 defense. So it's like 16 times 3 if he gets crits, which he shouldn't, so it's okay. I'm going to use the JBR axe. It is well past time that we use the Riley. It's been a long time. Wow, actually, I got hit by a 16. That's impressive. I'll give him that. It's something. I think that the kill Leon or kill Arvis with Choke thing is potentially quite possible in a very strong way, and I look forward to seeing if it is possible. He will get one shot, guaranteed. He will get one shot. But if he can land a hit, then that's all that we're after. Let's see, my shirt. Wolfgirl, I'm looking at you, but I'm trying to read chat. Yeah, you're right, JVR. Who's best? Oh, TS Girl, and why is it Anna? You're right, Anna is the best unit in the game. She is, straight up, she is the best unit in the game. And I will not abide by people lying and saying anything else, because that's what she is. She is amazing. She is one of the best units I've ever used in any game, ever. Not even just Triangle Strategy. She is amazing. If you die... Okay. if that's the case, then I'll be extremely careful. But no, Anna is amazing. Anna is so good. Anna is so no JVR. It's too late for that one. It's too late for that. I don't retroactively owe you 20. But anyway, here you actually beat the game. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. But Anna though, imagine if you didn't have Anna in the early game. How much more difficult it would be. I really tried to play the oh, what's it called? The map where you fight the S-Frost General. I guess if you know, you know, and putting it like that, it's not spoilers. The early game S-Frost General fight. I really wanted to play that one and not let any of the casualties, so to speak, be employed with regard to fire. And I only had to deploy one because I played the map 4 times without being able to do it because I was playing 2 Rushdown, and then I got into a really bad spot following that, and I didn't successfully save all of them. But it's fine. It's fine. There's only the 2 that are gone now because it was the uppermost ones that I lost. I hope that made sense to anyone who's played the game. I hope it's not too descriptive that it gives away things, but also it's not so undescriptive that it's incomprehensible. Okay, so apparently I kill with the JBR here, and that's really cool. Very good. Let's get it. Good ol' dragon. Gonna love seeing how you beat that map. Yeah, I actually get to watch your Let's Play now. That's one thing that I was doing. I don't think I told anybody else, but I told it to you. I started watching your Let's Play before I started playing the game for myself, and I legit said, wait a second, I'm recording this game, I can't be watching this. And I had to turn the episode off 10 minutes in. But now since I'm not recording it, I can go back and watch yours, and I look forward to seeing that. Tried 3 times and got mad and baited half the enemies. That's completely understandable. Completely understandable. Anna was going to be the only way that I was going to do that successfully, because she is my most leveled up unit by a pretty significant margin. And she's really good. She's really good. She's so good. I actually just can't understate how good Anna is. The only unit that I have just straight up abandoned and decided that I will never use, or at least in this playthrough, is the Ice Mage. Whew. Throat's starting to get a little bit sore. Hewitt is really good too. Hewitt is amazing. I think my top 3 units are... Yeah, I'm really gonna get the Master Seal, of course. You can't just not get the treasure. You know? You have to go for the treasure. It's a mandatory part of this lovely experience. Let's see. Let's get Mur in range so that we can start building supports. We're gonna have to build those up after all. Anyhow. Also, let's get Jig in range right here. Roland is pretty good, I will say. I do like Roland a lot. He has been kind of popping. You got used out of him for the entire playthrough? That's good. The only reason that I don't use him is because I played one of those auxiliary maps, and he died the first turn. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to use you anymore. And so I didn't use him anymore. I stopped using him at that exact moment. And that has been the last combat that we've seen. I know that Ice Swallow's good, and I know that he's probably pretty good, but Ice Effects, I don't really like him that much. Like, they're good. Coating the floor and making it slippery so that enemies can't really body you. But it gets used against me as well, and it makes me sad. Way better than any FE Lord. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Roland's good. He's really good. My thing with Roland is that I have had him die just exactly enough times that I don't feel comfortable with him perfectly. Which I guess is good game design, and it also points to me playing the game poorly. And both of those things I will not deny. But yeah, exactly. That's kind of the thing that I do too. It's like, oh man, you do a lot of damage, and then I put him in a bad spot, and then he gets shot like 4 times by the insane archers. He is well written. I'll give you that. He is well written. I do like Roland's writing a lot. He like actually suffers in the story in a way that makes sense for a person to suffer, and that's kind of it's nice to see in some ways, like in a sort of sadistic sense. Not really. I mean, it's fair to want to see some characters suffer now and then in stories, in like a way that makes sense. That is. Okay, let's see. 28 damage. You shouldn't die to this guy. 28 damage. Yeah, you live with 1 HP, so that's kind of funny, I guess. It's a pretty precarious situation, actually, so I'm not going to risk that in any meaningful way, so we'll just vibe. I need to get up to the rank for the thing, so that the thing is gotten and the rank is achieved. Wise words. Yeah, you do have to train Roland, that's for sure. That is for sure. He is definitely one of those, like, quote-unquote mandatory units. I don't know if he's actually force deployed in many maps, but I am not going to risk him being force deployed and then also not using him. And besides, I like using him. Let's see. It is saddening that we don't have any mounted or flying dancers in FE games. Oh, my throat's starting to kill me. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, yeah, the Dawn Spear is really cool. I like Maxwell a ton. I really, really like Maxwell. I've always been a fan of characters who are like that anyway. Characters who are like, you know, very noble, very devoted to their cause. Okay. That's good. That's understandable. Am I going to be able to reach there? Not unless I move Wanda. Which is fine. I can put her basically in range of whatever I want without worry. Yes, I was fine. I was fine all along. Benedict for real made you want to make items that give 2-turn stat buffs in your game. Fair enough. That is an understandable way of viewing that situation. Benedict is one of those units who I didn't think I was going to like him because he had a pretty weak start for me. But now, excuse me, I don't want to bench him. Like at all. He feels, excuse me, he feels really good to use after you get into the groove with him. Okay, so this has 10 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta be a little bit careful there. Just a tad bit. But it shall work out in the end. The thing with Benedict that I like is that he has that... What's it called? The one that moves your turn to directly after his. And then I also gave him the Vanguard Spear, or the Vanguard Scarf, so that he attacks first. Yep, that's exactly my experience too. That is exactly what I had happen. And it's wonderful. Yep, he gets the now thing, and then that's it. Is someone coughing in the background? Yeah, people are a little bit ill around here for sure. Apologies for that. I will tell them to cease. Nah, kidding. I know it's not a big deal. I guess I'm gonna catch the illness pretty soon. Must be why my throat's hurting. All that speaking and breathing oxygen in the same vicinity. Okay, so stone right there. Okay. There we go. Let's see how this goes. The Shadow Shot ones scare me a fair bit. But we'll see how it goes. Yes, okay. I could also bait the Shadow Shot ones to attack and subsequently get rid of all of their Shadow Shots. But we'll see about that. I don't think I'm going to do that, but we'll see. Now, in terms of Avoid, Shope has a ton of Avoid. 54, and then with all of the supports in range too, that's even more Avoid. I don't necessarily trust it to perfectly survive, or, you know, make him survive, but it's not bad. I can go from right here. 35, it's the first time you've ever no-life to game. Sometimes it's fun to no-life to game. I played 3 houses for 24 hours on release day. Not that I'm necessarily proud of that, but it's a thing that I did. I only made it to Chapter 8 in that time, because I take my games very slowly. When I play a game for the first time, I am always very, very slow. Without exception, really. I always take my gameplay very much in stride. I just play the game and chill. With, like, some FE games exceptions. New games do be like that, yep. For sure. Hey, 2 more magic. More skill, res, luck. I wonder what the defense growth is again, I forget. Yeah. Let's see, which one is my... Okay. 27 defense growth. Whew. Incredible growth rates. I'm gonna have to go over here and get this as well. Just because it's funny to get all of the stat boosters. Or all of the treasure chests, that is. Let's see... I guess how I'll do this is I'll place like this. Always play games on normal for your first playthrough. Yeah, I'm not playing on hard mode on this one. I don't know if I'll play hard mode on this one. Not until I've beaten it. And, playing a second playthrough would be a little bit time-consuming. So we'll see. We'll see if I play it a second time. I mean, if I do, it'll be on the channel. My second playthrough would have to be recorded almost certainly. Just so that I can have that there? I don't know. I do appreciate that it's been a requested game for me to play. Because, you know what? I was looking forward to it as well. But I did record those first episodes, and I pretty quickly figured out that I was not built for recording that game. I was what we call built different. It do be making sense to do that, maybe not for some games like FE, keep playing hard mode. Even if you play it for the first time, yeah. I mean, I'll play hard mode in 3 houses for the first time, or that's what I did, but not like the hardest difficulty. I never played 3 houses on normal. I never played... In this one, I do kind of regret, but I never played FE8 on normal. I have never once played that game on normal mode. And the reason for that is that my first run of it was a draft on hard mode. And I just downloaded a save from elsewhere in order to play it on hard mode the first time. Don't enjoy the content you make, then would others... Wait, someone once said, if you don't enjoy the content you make, then would others enjoy it? That's pretty much my philosophy on it as well. Yeah, that's pretty much how I put it, and I enjoy what I make, but if I don't, then I don't, and I figure, you know what? What's the point? Normal mode FE6 is amazing, I see. One thing I don't understand why they took, or one thing that I don't understand them taking away in FE6 was, the armory in the preps. I don't understand why that was a balanced thing to take away. But I guess they did it. Oh my gosh, my throat is starting to really hurt. I don't know what is up with that. There we go. I forgot about that. Luckily, it's fine. In a complete and perfect sense. Okay, that's level 20. I capped out. Capped, as they say. The armory in FE5 was a scam. Oof, 1100 gold for an iron sword. Sheesh. That is wild. I don't think I've ever made it to a point in FE5 where I was able to buy from shops. FE6 do be doing some weird stuff overall, I agree. I think that FE6 is perhaps... How would I put this? I've talked about it before, but I think that FE6 is perhaps overhyped. In a lot of ways. In very many ways. I think that FE6 is looked at as a difficult game, and that difficult equals good to some people. Not that that's a bad thing, but I disagree with it. For sure. Because there are some things with FE6 that just aren't good gameplay. And in FE6, I feel like I'm playing how would I put it? So, some of the maps that I play, I feel like I'm only having an okay time with because I know that I'm coming up on another map. But then I, like, don't really care when I get to the maps, if that makes any sense. Because I know that I've already put in the time to make it that far, and it doesn't feel rewarding. I don't know. Like with FE8, I do feel that very consistently. I also have bias, though, and I'm willing to admit that. I feel like FE6 is definitely better than FE7, but I also don't think that that's saying anything at all. Feels like a huge experiment which was stopped midway, I agree. My thing with FE6 is that it was like a proof of concept with the gameplay, proof of concept with the sports. They took it and tried to improve on it in FE7 and didn't really do that at all. I don't really know what the writing is like in the Japanese version. I haven't really sat through all of the videos documenting this sort of thing. But I'm also not super interested. Because I read the English story and I don't think it's good. And that's basically my extent. The extent of my thoughts with it. Okay, so he survives both of those. If they want to come attack, then that's fine. I need to get these guys their support. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to bait out the shadow shot while I get that support going between Shope and Mur, because that one is a very mandatory support. Okay, and I usually don't do this. I can't remember the last time I've done this. See Jig there, and you just uploaded a base video on him. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good to see you, Tucky. I'll have a look at your video once I get done. We're on the finale. Alright. I just need to get that support up, and in the meanwhile, I'm going to be baiting these out. It's going to take a minute, but that's fine. I might turn my speed up key back on for this portion, because it's going to take a minute. I'm doing the lame strats of baiting and switching. This is actually the first time I've done this, I think. Because I've never brought a summoner. Well, no, I have brought a summoner to the end. Like, definitely. Because I've used both Ewan and Noel as summoners before. And I brought every unit to the end game at least once. I've trained every unit at least once in this game. Okay, so there's that. And then this one can go as well. Okay. And then none of the rest of the enemies really do anything, so... Yo, tail 2 popping off. Okay, not quite support built yet. Fair enough. Only 3 more of those. But, you know, this is a valid strat. If that's something that you want to do, you can do it. That is the wonder, the beauty, the mysticism of GBA Fire Emblem. We're almost there. I think that's one more. One more remains, right? Yes. Very good. And bop. Now, do you guys have your support? That has been 10 turns. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Excellent, excellent. So that should be maximum potential. And I do want to see if I can get one of these guys to move otherwise. Yes, I can. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so in terms of... You're almost there. Almost there. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a hard thing to accomplish. Go ahead with Arthur. Ooh, taking a lot of damage, that's for sure. Alrighty. Alrighty, alrighty. A blank level up. To be fair, he does have 2 capped stats, but that's still incredibly, incredibly rare. Use staves, C rank, gotcha. Okay. Do I have what's it called? Thingy staff? That's what they're called. Yeah, that's for sure. Alright. I have to clear out all of the enemies around Leon if I'm going to do this with Shope, so I'm going to be very, very careful. That one moved, the other 2 did not. That's fine. That's good. That's what we like to see. Drop. Okay. Excellent. Probably gonna go to sleep after the DK fight, getting a bit tired, understandable. 3 capped HP. Oh, true, true. Forgot about HP. Well, let's see which other ones want to move, because I sure want to see that. It's very atypical of me to tackle the map in this way. Ah, the reinforcements have arrived, I see. Steel sword, steel bow, and steel bow, probably. Iron Bow. Can Chope handle these? Yes, but no, question mark. With Tail 2, Jig, and everyone else backing up. I guess the way I'll do this is I'll place one of these guys, like, right here. It's a very precarious situation, actually. There's a lot that could go wrong here, and that scares me a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this one like this. Very good dodge there. Man, I'm doing the speed up thing again. I'm gonna have to turn the key back off now that I've turned it on again. That's the speed up button for you. Not an important one at all, however, would advise that none of your units reach 0. That's true. That's very true. That's good advice. I appreciate that. It's pretty mandatory advice, arguably. Okay, so I'm going to place Wanda with the hammer out front. And then Arthur right here, right in front. I am fine with Tail 2 getting attacked once, but otherwise would rather not see that occur. And then the rest of these units are kind of just vibing in the back. I guess I could go get that other treasure chest, but I'm lazy. I ain't wanna. Alright. I also have to keep an eye on that dragon over there. Very good. I'm actually really happy that that occurred. Good dodge, too. Really good dodge, actually. Yeah, if I go get that. I remember in this map in my randomized Iron Man, with 10% crit on all the weapons, the final treasure chest was a pair of boots, which I used on Marissa to great avail. Marissa as a general. There we go, that's what I was waiting on. That's exactly what we were after. Oh boy, now the fight is on. The fight is definitely most assuredly on now. I'm going to go ahead and bait this guy. Summon. And I want to be able to kill that dragon. So I'm going to place right here. That is still a scary enemy to me, though. I guess I'll place myself right here with the tomahawk. We'll go ahead and break it. Arthur right here, Wanda right here with the spear equipped. And we'll just see the enemies kind of crumple. And that should be just fine. Yep, that'll work out. Okay. Here's hoping, because only those guys move. I'm honestly just gonna speed through this one, because this is gonna just be a slaughterfest. Now, watch that be on my end. Yeah, no, this is just gonna be a slaughterfest. Ouch. 12 damage, with effective damage. Yep, okay, that makes sense. I did actually remember those guys, I couldn't remember the turn. Let's see. This should be more than fine. Brave Sword, maybe Poison Sword. We can just use Shamshir. Maybe we get the Silencer, maybe we get a crit. Who knows? I'm just gonna speed through these guys too, though. Oh, didn't get either. Big darn right there. Murr can kill one. Nice crits. Incredible level up. Chope kills one with Hellfire. Surprising. Not surprising that it kills, but surprising they have such low HP. Okay, and then Jig. Jig actually doubles with bolting, that's quite funny. Whoosh. Yeah, at this point we just want to get through and go to Leon or Arvis. And there we go. Whoosh. Excellent. Taken care of. Yeah, and I'm just gonna let these two keep on keeping on. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? There are a lot of them. I don't remember if they're infinite. I don't think they are, though. Bop. We'll just break all of our weapons if they are. I now have S rank and axes. That's really funny. Okay, that should be virtually the last of them. I actually don't recall if they're infinite. I don't think that they are. They shouldn't be. But as I said, I don't recall either. Okay. Can KJ kill one of these? That is the question. He can with Chope's help. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to trade this. I'm going to give Wanda some stuff that's less important to me. Things such as Silverlance and Silverlance Part 2. Just equip those and go to right there, I guess. That'll be the spot that I wait this turn. I guess I can leave Arthur where he's at. Trade this over. Let's see, what is, what else do we have? We can do Brave Lance, I suppose. Double up on that. We'll see how this turn pans out. Should be just fine. A little bit of a slow one, that's for sure. But I definitely want to try to give Leon kill to show. Really, really want to try that. It sounds extremely funny to me if it works. Very nice. More equipment to not use. I'm gonna try something a little bit risky. And that's called going right here with Wanda. It should work out, and I don't see why it wouldn't, but if it doesn't, then I'll cry about it. Ooh, actually got hit. Incredible level up. We're nearly through all of these enemies. Yeah, okay, wait, they're still spawning. Are they just infinite? I don't think that they are. They shouldn't be, right? I do know that only that one moves now, though, so I can kind of approach. Well, I guess I'll go this way with Tail 2. So they are infinite, I see, I see. Gotcha, gotcha, okay. So I'm gonna have to cut through these guys, then. Well, if that's gonna be the case, I've got to bait out the dragon. Oh, man. I messed up. Yeah, it means infinite, yeah. Dang. Okay. That's understandable. We'll cut through them, then. I do understand why they would be infinite. That does make sense. This is literally where the Demon King is, and it's, like, literally the final map, so they've got to keep it going. I understand. I just need to stay out of the dragon's range, and I'm all good. We'll go ahead and heal up Wanda. Whoosh. And go right here. Lethality right there. Well, we're gonna be here for a minute, but that's fine. We'll make do. Bop bop, we'll just cut through them. We'll still get the kill on Shope if I can at all help it. I'm probably just gonna ignore that chest at the bottom now. I don't feel like going over there. And we'll see about baiting this guy forward. It's probably not gonna happen, just given how this works, but we'll see. Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ouchie. My flesh and bones. But that should be okay. Yes, that's perfectly okay. We'll zoom right through them at the speed of light. They will surrender now, because they are not prepared to fight. Okay. Yeah, this should be just fine now. I just have to stay out of Demon Surge range, because these guys don't move. Okay. And we'll do another Phantom. Let's see, I guess I'll place like this. Myrrh can honestly hold her own up here. Especially with these level ups that she's been getting. Yes, this should be just fine. I guess those ones have range conditions, maybe. We'll see. We'll find out very quickly if one of our units dies. That is for sure. Okay. Kill this one. I kind of want to kill the... Wait, do you have 3 range? Okay, good. You don't move, so that's fine. I guess we'll use Arthur for this one. Yeah. Then me for this one. I can just use the Oddholma. That's fine. Wanda. And then we dance for Shope. Or we dance for somebody else. I guess Jig. Jig is a good dance candidate. And then we Excalibur the top one. Probably not a good idea, actually. Guess I'll Excalibur this one. Whoosh. Almost there. Almost there. And then we'll finish off Arvis. He'll take a while. He'll be quite the enemy to fight. Oof, there goes the Geb. Yeah, and then these enemies step in. Fair enough. Stone. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. We can actually block these reinforcements, but we would be in range of Arvis for one of them. Okay, so is this in range? Okay, it's not, so we can use somebody right there. Do hate to do this with all the speed up and whatnot, but since we've allowed the enemies to sort of bolster their forces in this way, it is what I'm going to do. Let's see, Shamshir. I guess I'll just use Tail 2. With the Seeglean. I wonder if she would survive a hit from Arvis so that I could use the status on him. I do know that statuses work on him. Okay, so myself right here with the Audhoma. Wanda right here with the Vidofnir. Arthur right here with the Siegmund. And probably an Elixir. And then Jig will heal Wanda. Maybe. Honestly, Jig will heal both, because I'll Physic twice. That'll be how that goes. Oh, there's support. I don't know who that is. It's probably Arthur. I do need to make sure I'm not in range of you. Okay, good. Even if I was, I don't think anybody can rescue KJ. And Wanda. Okay. There we go. Here we go. All of our sorties are in the back. Kind of a shame, I suppose. Ooh, okay, Audhoma. Yes, okay. We'll mow through them without much issue. Without much issue at all, would appear. Oh, they're not. Cool. Reesh. Okay, if that's gonna be the case, I'm gonna go ahead and give Shope the Excalibur and heal him with Physic at 1 range. With everybody in range, this would be his damage output. 13 damage, which is a pretty good hit rate. That's pretty good. I have to consider 13 damage as my threshold. As much as Arvis... Does she survive? She does. So I can hit with Unique. Do it. I am the Demon King. Nah. You're somebody else. Ah, no. Unfortunate. Well, there goes, rank up. That's pretty funny. Let's see. So these guys can get bodied if I just do this. Honestly, I'll do it even like this. Like this, even. Vidofnir. Audhoma. And then we will dance. Go right here. Go with Seeglean. Yes. And then rescue Shope out. Okay. So now we're in business. Even though I moved poorly. I moved very poorly, actually, but it's fine. I can do this and then pick him back up. With somebody, I'm sure. Maybe Roa? Nope, just gonna be KJ then. So I'll have to wait another turn. Okay. And now we should be okay. Let's see. Yep, doggo. Get 1 shot. Alright. Now I'll turn off the speed up key. Because we've been here for a while, just speeding past a bunch of mooks. Now, this is where things get very intense. Wait, there's no way we... No, it wasn't 200-something turns that we waited. Okay, they turn off if you get close enough, right? Gotcha. I'm gonna wait 1 more turn, just to be sure. Right, I keep hitting the speed up key again because it's ingrained in my brain. Now, Tail 2, get healed. Speed up key I cannot use anymore. I know that the stone effect is only 1 turn, but if we land it, it's huge. Because I can control the damage flow pretty darn well. Unique, and please hit. I guess I could have stood in support range to guarantee it, but that'll do it. That's all that I needed. Right there. Now he's hit with stone. Petrify. There we go. And then, like, this probably just works, but if I can guarantee that it won't kill, I'll be quite pleased. Ooh, we're not doing much damage, but that's okay. The double crit with the Oddhoma would be 36 times 2, which would be fine. That would be understandable. Arguably even good. 36 times 2 is only like 72. So, that's perfect. If we get one crit even, good. Yeah, he has high crit. Yeah, he does. Because, Stone Effect gives you plus 30 crits. As you can see. And now, Shope gets the kill with, possibly not even Excalibur. We could use Fimble better, even. We could probably use, like, a Fire Tome. I wonder, actually, do we have one on hand? We have Elfire, I would guess. Let's see. Could we support right? I could probably just get the Mer support while I'm here. Unless one of you guys can support as well. Okay, let's go for it. Shope with the Excalibur to kill Arvis, once and for all. That is how we do it. Bam. Arvis down. Where? Where did I go wrong? Yep. I know Leon. Leon is one of the greatest Fire Emblem villains of all time. Arvis, however, I would not claim as such. Alrighty. And now we step onto the final. There he is. There's Freljord Warrior. He's here. I guess that proves it. You're too strong, Arthur. Yeah, that's true. Oh. He moved back, I see. Ravager, Nightmare, and Demon Lights. Does he actually move, I wonder? He does move back. He is moved back, that is. Am I gonna get bodied in some way from him being moved back? Or is it could just be like, a mechanic to push, like, so that I don't hit him from, you know, super far back. Okay, so I can stand here safely. I can stand here safely. I should have summoned. I probably should have read our quotes too, but I didn't. Okay, and then the way I like to play this is whenever he does summon, I always have my units in formation so that I can walk through them, just in case, because sometimes they wall off. I'm gonna make sure Shope gets way up there with the help of Jig. So, right here, you should not move. You just cannot surround him now. Oh, he should not move, okay. I was scared there. I thought I read I should not move. Oh yeah, and I can do more supports now too. That's pretty funny. But I will be not doing that, I would suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I will have to warp. Warp. The most useful warp ever done. Literally of all time. You never could warp better than I. Okay, and I'm gonna try to rescue drop Mer a lot closer too. So Mer can go to here. Natsu can go to there, so he can drop her up a space. I guess also Roa could drop her up a space. I just want to make sure that he doesn't hit me with anything. Okay. Take and drop. Don't accidentally support. Okay, this is good. This is good. Whenever he summons, you kill him after because you can't 2-round him with your Ephraim. Right, fair enough. Alrighty. Let's see if we get walled once more. We have all of the resources to get out of being walled if he summons one right exactly in the wrong spot. I could just kill the Gorgon with somebody, because I don't think, like, for example, Marissa is going to be hitting the dude. Brave Sword would guarantee it. There's a chance she gets hit. I don't think Natsu can reach anyway, so maybe we could try with him. There's a chance that things go poorly there. Does KJ deal effective damage with the Brave, or with the Big Bow to him? He does, but he dies. How does Shope do against him with the Excalibur now? Ooh, gets one shot, but that'll be how it do sometimes. Okay. Now. Things are scary. Things are immensely scary. 24 damage and we don't double. That is with cap speed and the constitution to not get weighed down. That means that he is very, very strong. This is an immensely strong Demon King. I think that my only option is going to be Wanda. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Wanda can't even double, wow. She does lose 1 speed, but it's not gonna matter. Or does that matter exactly? No, it doesn't. You'd have to have 26 effective speed to double him. Ooh, scary. Sheesh. +3 or +4 to all stats, yeah. That is coming through loud and clear. Let's see, so this has 3 range, this has 3 range, so I need to be a little bit careful. I guess what I could do... I don't have Latona, I can't use Latona. So I have to position myself such that I can't get attacked, but that I'm also in range to attack him. This is bad. I mean, in a good way, of course. It's very interesting. I've never been challenged in this way by the Demon King. Okay. Let's hope that this lands. I trusted you. And now you're going to get hit with the stone. I trusted you, not so. Well, at least you level up off of it. The defense res. Legend. Alright, so Mur can kill one of these. Please hit this. The dogs are by far the scariest. Okay, good. There is a chance he also summons, the dragons. And if he does that, it's very bad. For obvious reason. Okay. Mur might actually end up leveling enough that things will be good for her here. That would be quite funny to see. So I think how I'll do this is I'll kill this one with Shope and Excalibur, and then I'll trade it over to Jig. And then kill the other one. I'm really banking on him not moving. I've never seen him move in vanilla GBA FE, and I don't think that he does. I don't think it's in his AI to move. But we'll see. Wow. The insane level ups just keep flowing. That might be capped magic. No, it's really close though. Okay. So if I stand... Let's see. So Marissa's gonna have to finish this one off. Please. Please, Marissa. I'm begging you. Don't kill Jig, I won't. He'll be fine. I'll make sure that Jig lives. Now that I've said he's fine, there's a moderately decent chance that he's not. Okay. Now, how do we do? Okay, I'll just grab the Excalibur. In exchange for bolting, sure. Yep. He's set to do not move, gotcha. Appreciate it. Very, very good. So I just have to keep on the lookout for the 3 range. And then I know that Ravager is very, very strong. I've never seen him use his staff. This does display as a staff. The Nightmare. I've never seen it used in my life. Apart from, like, using cheats and using it myself. So, 3 range, that means he can attack to 1, 2, 3, right there. Fish can kill this eyeball. I hope. Here's hoping. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't. It's just a matter of, like, getting hit is kind of icky. But, it'll work. Let's see. Is he gonna get hit? Okay, fair enough. Now, I kind of want to leave Wanda in range of him and see if she can do the enemy phase maneuver. Let's see, I need somebody to kill the back eyeball. KJ's got it. Very good. Extremely good. This is actually the hardest Demon King fight I've ever had to experience. I've never had to kill all of the enemies around him. Never in my life have I had to do that before. So if I stand here, if I attack this one, maybe it's better to have Arthur and Wanda in range of me. Because if I do that, I'm getting the full support bonuses from them both. And I can survive a hit as long as I don't get crits. And I don't get crit if I have them in support range. That's amazing. Wonderful level up. Lance rank up as well. Apparently he wasn't a S rank before, but now that's additional damage. So, 1, 2, 3 is his attack range. I'm just gonna use... I'll use Vidofnir, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see if I'm okay. I am level 20. I don't get doubled. I don't double him. I could crit. Let's see, do we have any staff users so that I could potentially... I don't have any staff users at the ready, so... I'm gonna have to just vibe. Okay. He has 120 HP, if I recall. It's a pretty good chance I don't get hit, but I'm not gonna risk it. Do I die in 2 hits? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm hoping for a crit very, very badly. I'm gonna go ahead and summon as well. So that if for whatever reason he does decide to move, maybe he goes for the summon. He won't move, but like... He did move! Oh, is he... That's the first time I've ever seen that used. In my entire life. That's literally... I've never seen that used before. That's really bad. That's really bad. I think I lose as a result of that. I've never seen him do that before. That's literally the first time I've ever witnessed that in my life. You've witnessed history in me witnessing history. Yeah, I don't know why he moves, but I guess that's how it'll be. I hope it's just a one-time occurrence there. Because I don't have a Latona user, is the thing here. So what I have to do is probably end up sacrificing Jig in order to restore everybody. Not like actually sacrifice him, but it's gonna be a little bit bad. We'll see what happens now. I don't actually know. I have no inkling of what could occur. So now we'll play. I could get everybody out of range, potentially. If I manage to survive without any casualties, then I've done something, like, well beyond my pay grade at this point. So now if I dance... If I unsleep Wanda, I can trade the staff, restore Tail 2, and use Phantoms for 5 turns. Yeah. I do wonder if they're going to go for the Phantom, or if they're just not going to care. Because if he just decides not to care, then it's quite a bit bad, actually. Okay, I can't use that with her anyway. Welmer, here's your 1 HP. If he decides to go for the Phantom, then I'm good for 1 turn. If that's the thing that he decides to do, then I'm good for 1 turn. Because everybody else pretty definitively gets bodied. Like, I could manage stuff with Arthur. And I can manage with myself, but other units are gravely in danger. And there's not really anything I can do about it at this point. He's just gonna have to take his pick. Units that I really do not want to get hit would include Shope as 1. So I can get Shope out of the way, I suppose. We can do this and just see how it goes, because he's going to take his pick now. He's going to have somebody. The worst one for him to kill would be Jig at this point. By a pretty large margin, the worst one would be Jig, because he's my restore user. So let's see how this goes. Okay, he goes for the Phantom. 52 damage. And now I restore Tail 2. Restore Tail 2. That's good information to have. Because now I can sort of level things out. He could have actually just killed Tail 2 and ended the whole run there, because he does 1-rounder. Exactly 1 rounds. So we'll do this, put down another summon. We will, I guess, stand here with Wanda. That way we wall off continually. Play for Jig, and then we'll unfreeze me. We'll unsleep me. And we'll kind of just hope that he goes for the Phantom again, and that it wasn't just a roll. Maybe it's because you moved him? I honestly don't know. And it's not a big deal. It's fine. I think it's being managed. I think what might have happened is that his staff AI triggered, and that would have caused him to begin behaving differently. I don't actually know. That's just my guess. So now we'll do it like this, and whatever happens is kind of just what's going to happen. So, don't think the do not move was boss AI. I gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, goes for him. And now I can kind of box him in. I can do something like this now, where I put myself here and Wanda here. Wanda doesn't die, so I can do this. Imagine if she got Silencer, which is actually not possible against him, fun fact there. Okay. We can win now. We can win now. She dodged. Wonderful. Okay. And then I'll just heal myself if I don't dodge. Alrighty. Here we are. With him backed in the corner. And no way out. Good dodge. Good dodge. Awesome. And then I'll just do this for Myrrh. Restore her, and then she's safe. Perfectly fine. Myrrh will die. Is the thing. Myrrh will die if she remains in range. I'm pretty confident about that. Yeah, no, she does, for sure. He has 82 HP remaining. Good. Very, very good. Okay. And then who else is Wanda support? I don't know if there's anybody. Gatekeeper, Arthur, and Wanda. Okay. We got it. We got this. Ravager, you're gonna get to see him punch me. That's a scary one, isn't it? It also changes the stats that he gets, so he's gonna be a little bit scarier in terms of his buffs and his bonuses and whatnot. Gets more attack out of that in exchange for the speed. So now I can heal myself once more. We got this. We got this. I can still kill him with Shope too. I think I'm in the range to do that. Alrighty. Him moving is fun, I agree. It's kind of cool. 10 damage, yeah, it does buff his defense a fair bit. 18 damage. Does Myrrh... She definitely still dies, but like... Okay. How much damage does Shope do on one hit? Oh, right, I need to trade back the Excalibur. Let's see. That's fine. I'll wait till the next turn. Both of my units are fine and neither one can kill. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, neither one can kill, so we'll just vibe with that for a moment. Let's see. Ouchie, he keeps punching me. Phantoms trivialize this game. Not really. Unlike most other endgame bosses, which are incapable of moving, Mortis can and will move. Yep. Yeah, I think he just has hard-coded data. Which would make sense. Okay. Now, in terms of healing... okay, yeah, let's give this back, and then we'll go ahead and physic me. Excalibur... I could honestly bolt in him, but it doesn't do anything, so... Physic... Okay. Hydrate up, while facing down the Monster of Destruction. I actually cannot survive another hit. Oh. Well, there it is. There it is. Well done, Shope. You have finished the game for us. And that'll do it. That's no deaths on the final 3 maps. Wonderful. Excellent. Great job. Somebody ping Shope for me. Let him know that he killed both the Demon King and Arvis in this Fire Emblem 8 community challenge. We've made it to the end. Let's see, guess you never get to see a move because he usually dies turn 2 and always summons turn 1. Yep, that's his thing. That's it. It's over, isn't it? Yes, evil has been imprisoned, locked away. The legends of old have been mirrored in our actions today. No, we've done far more than legends ever told. Ain't that the truth? He knows. He knows what's up. The Freljord warrior himself, he had to hold back. We've destroyed the Demon King's body. He can never come back. That's right. We have all of you to thank for it. All of you guys. Literally, except JBR, because rip JBR. I'm sorry about that, JBR. Yeah, there you go, Shope. You lived. You did it. I did do it. I killed the Demon King and Leon with you. That's it. And another thing, in that ancient battle, it took the might of the 5 heroes to do what we did. Now, have a good one, Dribble Sauce. Thanks for hanging out. I killed Seth 2 times, that's true. Yeah. True. No, we didn't. We conquered darkness and restored peace to the land, thanks to you. You guys. We couldn't have done this without you. I did kill Seth 2 times, that's true. It was because you never gave in. You never stopped fighting. None of you. Not once. Thank you. It's true. She speaks from the heart. Tailtoon knows what's going on. That's the end, says Shope, the man who killed both the Demon King and Leon, or Arvis in this case. Let's return home. Our friends and family will be worrying about us. And then there's Jig. He survived. Your continued safety is all that matters to me, Princess Erica. General, Princess Erica. Or Tailtoon. We can finally return to Renee, can't we? Because she is, friends? Question mark? Yes, we can all go home. All of us unharmed. Not all of us. I'm exhausted. I'd like nothing more than to lay us about a while. Alas, we're not going to have that opportunity, are we, Arthur? No, the reconstruction of Renee is going to keep us busy. Keep your strength up. I'm going to need you in the days ahead. He will be needing me, that's for sure. We'll be beside you through it all. The war is over. Victory is ours. Are you jealous he's going home with the lolly? He's gotta be, right. Now we ride for home. Excellent. And that'll do it. That's the end of our journey. We have our 420. We have our new journey. We have our final chapter, Sacred Stone. I'm gonna go ahead and make a save state because I know that I can't really truly save in this version. Save over this one. Oh man, you have a daughter who never even had to see combat. You're far superior. Maybe that's true. But yeah, that'll do it. That is the end of this Fire Emblem Community Challenge. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through the credits because the text hasn't changed, of course. I was just having a great time with what I did get to read. We of Frelia will do what we can to aid in the restoration of Renee. If you have any need of our assistance, you can come to me at any time. And another thing, it wasn't such a bad thing fighting on the same side as you, because he was a green unit who turned into a blue unit. That's all. The day will come, though. One day, we'll see who is the better. Oh! He is the better. He's done it. Once and for all. That's permanent, too, because I can't... Oh my gosh. I can't press start to skip. That's forever. That's forever. Alright. Let's load this back up. Oh, the whole thing crashed. He broke the whole game. We'll see who's the better, and then he crashes my entire game. That is hilarious. I wonder... I'm gonna try again to see if I can speed through that, because that's really funny. Oh man, there's no getting through that one, I don't think so. I wouldn't think so, no. Unless... we get to see this again, though. Go for it, there's your proof. Okay, let's see. Can I? I don't think I can. I think that's forever, yeah. Oh, I got it! I skipped through. Awesome, good. Pristine. We still get to see the ending. Oh man, that was the experience of a lifetime. I genuinely can't thank you guys enough for your support, your kindness, and especially Roa's hard work in all of this. I had a wonderful time with this experience. I look forward to the future with the fully released version of this game, such that we'll get to play one more time all the way through, possibly with 10% crit on all of the extra weapons and stuff. We'll see my turn counts. One last break from the legend himself, yep. Alright. 60 turns on Fort Rigwald, although to be fair, on some of these I was building supports. True, thank you, Ro. Thank you so much. 733. I'm so close to the funny meme number. Yes, of course. We did lose Beowulf. I'll speak on all my units and what they meant to me. There's a reason I didn't speak on Beowulf. Wanda. The best unit I've ever used in a Fire Emblem game. Wanda was immaculate. I could not have asked for a better unit than Wanda. In Sacred Stones, as a level 1 Cavalier, she has proven herself. Oh, 115 turns! That's right, that's true. This was fun to make. I'm glad you had fun, Roa. Thank you very much for all of your hard work. Best besides, you did do a lot of work. You did a lot of work. Here's Gatekeeper, though. He did some good stuff. I'm happy that I got to use Gatekeeper. He didn't level insanely, because I didn't use him insanely, but what he did do was very good. Mulder. He got half of his battles in the last map, if not all of them, actually. He's good. I like Mulder. Mulder's a good guy. I'll skip past him and Vanessa. Vanessa was cool too. She got 1 battle in. Here's Fear, the only unit that I didn't get to use. I did actually use her previously in the first attempt. Actually, she kinda doesn't look too dissimilar. That's kind of funny. Yeah, Fear would have been great. I mean, you can't go wrong with another Swordmaster in this game, not with Fire Affinity. AJ with exactly 100 wins. That is incredible. Easily one of the best units I've ever got to use in my life. You cannot go wrong with a 1-3 or with a 2-3 ranged bow on a warrior pre-promote at the start of the game. It was so much fun. Also fun reading him in chat and all that stuff. That was a great time. And here's Roa, the person who made this possible to the fullest extent. It's okay, she stayed safe and secure, that's all that matters. True. Thank you so much, Roa, once again, for all of your hard work and all of this. I can't understate how much it means to me that you put in this effort. Because, like, the original plan was for me to make this myself, and if I had to do that, it would have been such a difficult task, but I appreciate it, I really do. I can't understate it. And then there's Benji. There's Hot Dog Water, and here's our boy Aragon. Died at River of Regrets. That is one of the regrets I have, letting him perish. Here's Loot. Yeah. I like Loot, but she didn't do anything. Let's see here. Who's to follow? Of course, Fish Penetrator. Of course. A very, very fun unit all the way through. Brave Poison Sword was a blast. Actually, surprisingly less battles. Femboy Benji. Rip him. Oh man, no, Fish was a great unit to use. A little bit weak on the growths, but a very fun unit otherwise. Yeah, Natasha we didn't get to use. It is I, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, with my 1 loss, my 151 wins, my 291 battles. That's me. That's the me. It's the me, Mario. You can tell by the mustache. I don't know. I had a great time using myself as a paladin who can use all 3 weapons, what can I say? Plus I got to marry Wanda, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Kyle, I wanted to use Kyle in the long term. Rip Tana. As time went on, he succeeded his father, Hayden, as king of Frelia. Fitting, his resourcefulness and tactical prowess helped him build a court of loyal vassals that served to lead the country to greater prosperity. That right there, that was my favorite unit of the run. Cyrene, or El Natsu, thank you once again, Natsu. I don't know if you're here right now. If you are, then what's up? But if not, no big. Really appreciate your donation. Really appreciate you being a great friend and all. Had a great time with you, bless you. And then there's Seth. A thing happened to Seth. Here's Gonzalo. Thank you so much, Gonzalo, for being an amazing person to interact with. I'm sorry that I bodied your unit there. I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened. Here's Noel. He didn't really do anything. Once again, Cormag. Not really much. Actually, he did do some stuff, apparently. 13 battles, 1 win. Clara Show. We're going to see a very funny one right about now. So, JBR. How's it going? I might have messed up a little bit with him, but it was a fun unit to use for like the 30 minutes that I got to use him. No Renak, unfortunately. And then there was Seth. They did a thing, question mark. Tethys, yeah, of course, Tethys is good. Here's Jig Jetty, 69 battles. Somebody ping him with his 69 battles up there. He deserves it. One of my favorite units to use by far. That was so much fun. Can't really go wrong with the sword and magic user. Wonderful, wonderful. All the way through. Marissa, my favorite. My favorite. Well, currently my second favorite in this run. In terms of best girl status, that is. She did great. I'm so glad I got to use her as a sword master without the necessity for anything. And then possibly the most important unit of the run, apparently. Really popping off there at the end with those insane level ups to kill both Arvis and the Demon King. Not to mention being the yellowest dancer that I've ever had the pleasure of using. No, that was incredible. That's one of my favorite units of all time. I remember literally just dying laughing whenever I saw him at first, just being straight yellow all the way through. It was wonderful. Yeah, and then there's Myrrh. Exactly, exactly. It's true. It was hilarious. It was a wonderful unit. Thank you very much. Erica. Well, Tail 2, I suppose. Tail 2 was a wonderful unit. Let me just, okay, I don't want to miss anything, but Erica or Tail 2 was one of my favorite lords to use of all time. I mean, literally just being what she was wonderful. He did it. We'll donate later. About to go to the movie. Have fun, Jig. Thanks for stopping by. You got 69. Just keep that in mind. You got 69 battles in your time with us. You deserve it. Congrats, though, Hippo. Thanks. Or bruh, that is right. And then Arthur. Honestly, he was my favorite lord to use. That's been the most fun I've ever had with the lord. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. And then, in addition to all of that, he was an amazing lord. Can't go wrong with any of it. And that's the end. That's crazy. I can't believe we reached the finish line so soon. Has it been soon? It's been like a couple months. It's been a good few months, but that's fine. We had fun all the way through. Well, I do have one thing that I want to show you guys. I have not, I've shown this to the people in the supporter chat, in the Discord, but I have not yet showed it to you guys. So, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of something that I created for a video that's coming up pretty soon. So, any plans for Creature Campaign? I don't think I'm going to do Creature Campaign. I think I'm going to leave it where it lies, because I used a lot of my heavy artillery at the very end there. Let's see. Let's bring up, what was it called again? What was the file name? I'll just find it. I have something to show you guys, though. It'll do you proud. It'll do you proud, that's for sure. Let me see here. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Where is it? I know I have it, like, right here. Some of you guys have already seen it. You probably know what's coming up, but sometimes things just have to be the way that they are. Sometimes it has to be this way. Alrighty. Bring this up. Oh, am I going to freeze OBS by doing that? I hope not. It appears as though it just froze. I hope that I'm still live. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I should have had this prepared. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. Let's see. Okay. And without further ado, here we go. Wait a second. I know you saw it. Don't think any. Don't worry about it. Let me turn up the audio on that a little bit so you can hear it. You didn't see anything yet. Don't worry about it. We'll just go ahead and pull this up. Now. We've done something very funny here, or I have. Let me get the audio playing too. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Okay, here we go. Without the that wonderful? Alrighty. Well, I hope that appeared on stream. I think it did. Good old green unit. Honestly, he was immaculate. Has to be that way in a G-Bay sound font. Guess what that was? That was that. That was a sound font, actually. I'll probably put the whole thing up pretty soon. I'm gonna make a video. That moment was so amazing, for sure. I'm gonna make a full video detailing the journey of the green unit. It's gonna go up here in the next couple of days. And that's gonna be one of the little scenes. You guys get to see it first because you watched all the way to the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for that. I'll go ahead and bring up the game audio again so it's not just silent on that front. And that's really the end of it. Here we are. Standing here. What are the lyrics? Standing here I realize. Whatever. Just like when you were like, or just when you were like, this will be the last one, you guys voted it, and he hits it. Yep, exactly. It couldn't have been any better. It was absolutely immense. And I guess that's gonna do it. I don't really have much more to say apart from look forward to next week's stream series. I have yet to announce this one either, but what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be playing Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones without ever pressing the B button. Without ever pressing the B button. There is not one instance in the game in which I can press the B button. If I do, somehow I have to reset the whole game. The whole game. That's my thing. No B button means you have to, once you select a unit, move to attack or wait. You cannot go to the trade menu because there is absolutely no way out of the trade menu. Let me show you. We'll go to this one, I guess. We'll just go to epilogue. Shoot. Let me skip. Let me just press back. Okay. Let's go to the creature campaign or the map. Nope. Okay. And let me just show you as an example what you cannot do with the B button. You have one choice in how you move in this menu. You can either go to pick units, and then you can't go back. You have to select your roster, and that's it, because obviously pressing B is the way to go back. You can go to your items menu, but you're stuck there forever if you go there, because you can't press start to get out of it. You can go to your supports menu and be stuck there forever because you can't get out of it. Or you can check map and do your formation. You can, basically your options without pressing B are pick units or check map once. That's it. That's all you can do. There is no instance in which you can trade either, because there's no way to escape this menu without hitting this. Likewise, you can never enter the supply. Anything that goes into the supply is gone. That's forever, because you have to press B to get out of the supply. You cannot press start, select, LR, whatever. This also means that this is a no R button playthrough, because if you press R on a character, you have to press B to leave. So in a no B button run, this means no trading, no stat checking, no shops. That's right, you can't buy anything from shops. You have to press B to leave the shop. That's it. No trades, no stat checking, no shops, no supply, no trade. I think I already said that, but there's like all of this stuff that you do with the B button that you can no longer do. And we're going to be starting that next week. I might start it earlier than Friday because I have been considering what this means. It means that I have to manage my items virtually perfectly at all times. I have to be prepared in a way as to... So like I have to know what units drop what without seeing it. I have to know which units are going to get what from villages and from chests without seeing it. I have to know that my units are capable of fighting without seeing it. All of this stuff that you typically can't do, or typically can do, you can no longer do. And I eagerly await trying that. I don't know if it's possible. It should be. I think it's possible. I'm pretty sure it's possible. My most important units are actually going to surprise you. I've already been planning this run out, and I very, very eagerly await showing you guys who the most important units are going to be. I think it's going to surprise you. I do. I think it's going to be straight up surprising, which, especially my MVP. I already know who my MVP is going to be, and it's going to be surprising. It's something that nobody saw coming. But I very much look forward to that one. That one's going to be a wonderful run. It's going to be so much fun. So look forward to that next week. Maybe like Wednesday or Thursday is the first one. Ephraim for one, true. Ephraim is going to be one character. That is very important. We are going Ephraim route, I will say that. Ephraim route is virtually mandatory as compared to Erica route. Just because Erica's route has more routes, like route maps, and since you can't purchase things or trade, you have the inventory that you have. That's just it. You just have your inventory, and that's forever. Things, for example, I'll give you one unit that's going to be important. This one won't surprise anybody. It's going to be Garcia. Starts with his iron axe, gets a hand axe. I have yet to decide if I'm going to get the hand axe in Chapter 2 for him, or if I'm saving that chest key from that map for an angelic robe, or if I'm going to use Vanessa, then I have to give her the chest key in Chapter 2, so she can carry it all the way to the Elysian Whip at the end of Chapter 9. Tana's unusable. There are many units that are actually unusable. I can't use Naomi because the Orion's bolt from Chapter 5 goes straight to the convoy. I can't use Ardor, can't use Loot, can't really... I have like 30 uses of Molder. I have like 20 uses of Natasha. I guess that's sort of the thing, like, some units, they just have uses as far as their weapons go. I already have a strat in mind for Gilliam, for example, who is a unit that I can't use on the long term, but he has 45 uses to him, essentially. He is his Iron Lance, and it's going to be a very fascinating way to play. I look forward to finding out what exactly it entails. Things like Ross is theoretically possible to use if I go for Hatchet, Iron Axe, probably Hammer, the Halberd. If I go for those four on him, he's like feasible. I don't think I'm going to use him. I think I'm going to hard focus into Garcia for all of my axe purposes. That also means no legendary weapons. The only legendary weapons that you can get are Siegmund, Sieglind, and Vidofnir on Ephraim, or Odholma on Erica. That's one or the other. You would never be able to do this. I look forward to trying it. You have no idea. I was up until like 4 or 5 last night. Just couldn't go to sleep thinking about how this was going to... See, that's the thing. Arena doesn't require B button. That's the thing. You caught on pretty quick there. You can do Arena, but there's a chance you just die. You cannot leave the arena. And I can't wait to see if that is something that I can actually do. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so much fun, and I look forward to it. I'm gonna make a video out of it. Full disclosure there. I'm gonna make a video out of that one. It's gonna be great. Like I said, we're probably gonna do like 3 streams of that next week. I want to start it early because I really want to try. Like, I might start that stream series as early as Monday, depending on what I feel like. I don't think it'll be Monday, but it might be like Tuesday or something. But either way, I think that's about all I have in terms of exciting and big and grandiose announcements and stuff for you guys. We're approaching the 3-hour mark, and as I've complained the entire stream, my voice is really starting to go out. I think I've talked myself virtually hoarse here. But like I said, thank you guys so much for everything. I literally couldn't have done this run without you. Especially Roa here. Everybody, just say thanks to Roa because he deserves it. And we'll do our best to get the full version out in my Discord server. Let's ping Devin and do a Black Knights chapter if he's down for it. I mean, we could do one. My voice is seriously gone. But we'll see. Either way, all that stuff aside, I think I was in the middle of saying something, but my train of thought is just not there. And there's Tucky. Thank you, Roa, for sure. What was I saying? I was saying a thing there. I can't remember. Wolfgirl shirt. Not merch, just mine. Because that is my favorite one. That's about the end of it. Oh, right, I remember what I was saying. Okay, so we're going to try to get the full version of the hack out in my Discord server. If you made it to the end of this episode, you're interested in playing it, expect like a week, maybe 2 weeks, so that we can really get everything together. I still have to send Roa some portraits that I've been lazy about putting together. And I'm sure, like, if Roa wants to fix anything, I completely understand. The full version of the game, though, will be released in the Discord server, so if you want to play it for yourself, look forward to that. We will be revisiting this game in the future. We'll be doing a 10% increased crit rate on all the weapons, like Iron Man of this game, at some point in the future. The two things that I have on the plate right now in terms of streams are going to be that FE8 challenge, and then once JBR is finished with his FE7 challenge, which make sure to check out as he finishes that, or as he does that. After that's over, I'm going to return to my FE7 challenge that I did a long time ago, and we'll see how things go from there. But that's like the turn of events, that's so on and so forth. We're going to see how it goes and whatnot. And I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked, make sure to like. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? And then if you feel like donating via Ko-fi to get into a project like this at a later point, feel very free. I'd very much appreciate it. And until next time, see you guys later.